The Chaotic Calling Streaming. We play D&D 5th edition here, and I'm known as Starwin. Along with me, we have some adventurers who are trying to make Timor a better place. Joining me at the virtual table, we have Zareth, the half-elf assassin rogue.
Thanks.
Oscarin, the half-elf draconic sorcerer. Insidaria, the Seraphim warlock of Illumina.
Hello, hello.
Isabella, the dragonborn druid circle of the moon.
Hello.
And Draken, the halfling drunken monk.
We should build a wall to keep out the vampires.
I don't think that works. But last we left Dancing Light, they've recouped their losses and mended Lindsay's corpse so that she could at least be whole and rested whenever, they entomb her. Draken went to get beer, and while the rest of the lifeless bodies were taken to the dungeon to be locked up. Yeah, that's right, you brought back the guards. So they were taken down to the dungeon, those that did not survive. And, just to keep them from becoming zombies, you put them somewhere safe. The rest of the guards that were locked up previously were asking to be set free. They were broken from the curse of the Maven, but precaution kept them there. Mages helped eye the battlefield and found that the petrified Calic was no longer petrified, and seems to be engaged with the Neo, and from observation skills, seemed they were just trash-talking each other. So, uncertain if they were really fighting or just having an ego trip, who knows. But the Beholder was destroyed, and the group focused their efforts to try to find a way into the castle in the sky. First, cannons were employed, and a few luck shots burst the gate open, and some field of a barrier was found just inside the gates and along the outskirts of the outer wall. Furthermore, Isabella and Draken went to ask Ninny for assistance in getting to the castle using Crimsu. Crimsu was against it, wanting to protect his vessel, but made a decree that if 100 cookies were presented as a tribute, he'd change his mind. So began the great cookie heist of Draken. Meanwhile, unsure if Draken could achieve his goal, Isabella offered herself up for assistance, only to have Ninny say no for her sake. Needless to say, after shooting off the cannons, returning with 150 cookies, the party was granted access to ride Crimsu and take to the skies with the mages in tow to help take out the barrier. After a few dispel magics, the barrier ceased and the party was free to jump into the lip of the gateway, only to be presented by a wave of harpies. And that is where we left off. So let's see who all we have. Samachi, are you with us, friend? Because the scene was supposed to open with Borden. I see him in the chat, but he's muted. Alright.
There's no voice at the moment.
Yeah, he's muted at the moment. Well, then I guess what we'll do here is just start rolling initiative. Because as you enter in, you see these waves of harpies and these statues that are alongside you. And then all of a sudden you hear crack, crack, as if something stone was moving out of place, and then these gargoyle statues seem to come to life. So let's go ahead and roll initiative. Click your token, roll your initiative, and we'll get... Hey, nice, I like that. That was a good initiative, Lexi. Stay legit. Alright, I'm gonna move you back to where you were, you piece of snot. What is it, Alt? It's Alt.
I go last.
That's perfect. Alright, we are going for these guys here. And then let me click on this token here, and I'll go for these guys here. Okay. Remove. No, I don't think we want to remove. And I guess as soon as... Well, where is Salmachi's token? I'll go ahead and roll his initiative anyway. There we go, Borden.
The gargoyles are not on the initiative order.
Funny how that happened. I'll check that here in a minute. got a 15. Alrighty. So as soon as you're dropped off, Crimsu seems to circle around, and he kind of flies out of the distance for a moment. So you're uncertain what's going on with that, but he has the mages with him, he has an innie with him. Zara, at the top of the round, you see all these harpies, and these harpies are about 10 to 15 feet in the air, but the gargoyles are like right next to you guys on land.
I'm going to take out my oath bow and shoot at the the harpies in the back. 1 arrow each, assassinate.
Funny how you got the first roll on that. Go ahead and...
That's 20 to hit. For 42 damage. This one.
Yeah, that one fell. So as you fire that one...
I'm
She
moving
descends
up
into the
for
ground.
my magic item, please. That's 24 to hit.
That'll hit. And which one you aiming?
That one. For more damage than the last.
So your assassination's finally paying off. How about that?
Bonus action, the one next to it.
Go ahead and make your shot.
28 to hit.
Yeah, I think that hits.
For 41 damage.
Yeah, that about do it. Ah! So 3 of the harpies instantly fall to the ground and then find their way to the earth down below. Good first starter.
And that's
there.
my turn.
That's your turn. Oscar.
Bonus action to convert level 1 sorcery, or level 1 spell sorcery points, so 2 points.
Alright. Thank you. And you might want to become a little louder on your mic. You're a little soft for me.
And action, use fireball with careful spell, enclosing everyone in the party.
Alright, where are you aiming it at?
I actually can't enclose everybody in the party, and I know I'm at full HP, so everyone else but me will take no damage.
I'm at full HP.
Yeah, everybody should
I'm
be
also
full.
at full.
I got evasion.
Yeah, let
That's
either me or
right.
Zareth take it, because we both
Zara
have
takes the
evasion.
damage. Zara
Okay.
takes the
Alright, so Zerath's the only one you couldn't cover. So where are you pinpointing it? And-
right. And it's a 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius, so it should hit everything. Okay. We need what? Dex saves from you? And you need a roll? Right? And Dex
Yep.
save from you.
That's 19. So I take it.
See here.
Yeah, you take no damage.
What the fuck? That's hot.
Wait, his save is 19. No, it's
I save it 17.
Hold on a second. There is one thing I gotta remember though. Like these that are 15 are 10, 15 in the air as well, and it just
It's
varies.
a 20-foot.
Yeah, I know, but
radius.
those, I'm gonna say these two over here are outside the radius, but you get everything else, okay?
Do we
Is there-
just have that fight with the cannons?
I thought we did too, but apparently not.
That's
The
what
can-
Yeah, they can be 10 feet in the air, but even being 2,000 feet out, 1,000 feet up only gave an extra 400 feet. They were still in range.
I don't want to argue with you guys over this, but whatever. If you want to kill them all,
I'm saying, like, just, check our old friend Pythagoras. If Pythagoras says they're out of the range, they're out of the range, but just an arbitrary mad they're not there is... I feel like that's reasonable, like, just actually check Pythagoras.
one saves, 3 dozen on the harpies. And 2 save on the gargoyles. What's the damage?
37.
So 1 saves. Will be.
And that's my turn.
Alright. 18. So a lot of these harpies look hurt. Barely able to fly, but they're still managing somehow. Let's see, we said 2 of these. There's more of, I didn't want to sit here for a half hour typing minus this, minus that on every token, but hey, thanks for clearing up the theorem. I kid, it's a joke. There we go. Dang. Where did that one go?
It's under this person.
Oh. Alright. With that, your giant fireball bursts into this area and the whole front gate seems to be rocked. Yeah, it seems to be rocked. Let me roll something. Critical success. Should I count that? Yeah, that's fine. So the ground seems to shake, but nothing really happens. At this point here, Oscarin, you've let off your fireball, and now it is these stone statues' turn. I think the one on Draken's probably going to grapple him. Let me see what's going on here. I'm removing your token for just a second so I can get to his token.
Star, can you move to Discord server real quick, please?
Blip, 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 blip. Yeah, give me a second.
I have no idea what that was, but it sounded like a robot that was fighting me.
Yeah, give me a second, we'll move to east real quick here. Quick change. Alright, let's get back into this.
Thank you.
Nope, they're just gonna bite and claw you. Draken.
Second one,
Yeah, the second one hits, right?
definitely.
5 slashing damage as it comes down with its claw and slashes into you. You manage to dodge out of its bite, and then Oscar, you get 2 attacks as well from the one in front of you. 14 and a 16. What is your AC these days? 14?
AC is 14.
So both hit as you get 8 on that, and then the claws give you 6 for a total of 14. Yep, 14. Just like your AC. Who else do we have? Let's see, Cindy and Isabella will get 1 as well. As they come to life, smoking flames. I got a 20 on the claws on you, Cindy, which is 7 slashing. And then Isabella, 17 and a 22.
That's a hit.
And that will
I'll
give
use
you...
defensive duelist to parry the 21.
Does that give you enough?
Yeah, that gives me enough.
Alright, then 9 points of damage to you for slashing as reaches out, tries to slash at Sydney and almost gets into it, but you parry the blow off. And then Isabella, the second one, comes down upon you and claws and bites, and you feel it bite into your shoulder and claw across your chest, and you take 9 points of slashing damage. Orden, I guess these 2 are your friends. So... a 23 on 1 attack. And the rest are probably going to miss. for 4 slashing damage. And that finishes the gargoyles. Sydney, what do you got for me?
I'm going to attack the one right in front of me with my weapons. Pulling out both of them and attacking. 2 with my... Yeah, 2 with my sound blade. And then 1 bonus action, slash it with my dragon blade.
No, that'll do it. Not 13 though.
Okay. Oh wait, with advantage if to make it 14? Or no?
Nope. Still no
Nope,
good.
okay.
Still no good.
Okay.
Don't think that
I haven't
matters.
seen that fake in a while.
So you slash through with your sun blade, and you kind of whiff with the dragon blade. However, the damage that you did with the sun blade was enough to shatter this gargoyle, and it starts to crumble down into 100 pieces on the ground before you.
Okay. One out of the way. We can do this, everyone. I believe in you.
Is that it for your turn?
Yep. That's everything.
Draken.
Can gargoyles fly?
You can find out.
Can I try to this is a straight drop, right?
Yeah.
I want to try to shove the gargoyle.
Make an athletics check.
Yes. Athletics?
Yeah.
About 11.
You shove it off its space, yet its wings catches it as it flies in the air before you now.
Ah, bullshit. I'll just, smack it with my thing
Oh
now.
wait, which one was it? Yeah, it was this one, right? Okay.
Yeah, that one.
So you kind of pushed him over, hoping he'd fall down, but he is flying now.
And I can take my 2 attacks.
No, you just used an action to push him.
Oh,
So
I
bonus
shrugged.
action or
I can't bonus action anything since I don't have any key.
yeah, that's right. You went on a cookie spree, didn't you?
You can't do Fury of Blows because you didn't make an attack action anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I could bonus action something else, but it doesn't. It's not just Fury of Blows. Come on.
Let's see here.
Can't you bonus action do the dodge action though?
That also takes key.
Really? Oh shoot.
Let's see here.
I usually get 10 key, but
You wanted to do something
that.
miraculous?
You had to get cookies.
Yeah. Alright, so Harpy's turn. I'm trying to figure out where they're moving first. Yeah, let's see here. Doesn't know any better. They could try to do that. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
It's a charmed effect.
If you see here, make sure. Yeah, go ahead and make
Or
a
sleep effect.
at advantage if you're half elf.
is it for being feared?
The harpy sings a magical melody. Every humanoid and giant within 300 feet of the harpy that can hear the song must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be charmed until the song ends. So this one that's hovering above Borden is singing. Actually, I think she would stay up here while she sings this song. So who all failed? Let's see. You don't know the DC, but I do. All right. Oscar failed. Sydney fails. Okay,
A 19?
Oscar with a 19.
Oh wait, your advantage. My bad. Sorry. You can stop saying. Let's see. Harpy must take a bonus action on speak with turn. Okay, so we can do that as bonus to keep you charmed. Okay. So, as your charm is more than 5 feet away from the harpy, the target must move on its turn toward the harpy by the most direct route. It doesn't avoid attack of opportunities, but before moving into damaging terrain such as lava or a pit, and whenever it takes damage from a source other than the harpy, a target can repeat the saving throw. The creature can also repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. If the creature's saving throw is successful, the effect ends. Target's successful save is immune after that for 24 hours. So, yeah, this one's gonna over there and sing, and you guys have to, like, walk towards her by the most direct route, which might not be the best direct route to take. Continuing on, we'll go ahead and do a claw and club attack on Borden. And your AC these days is 20, so that misses. We go to Zareth with a claw and a club attack, which misses.
Yep.
And Isabella, you get some claws and clubs to go with you. Your AC is...
Both hit.
Yep. You take 8 damage, 5 from the slashing, 3 from a club as you get clobbered and slashed at. And the soft melody is like calling out to... I think we only lost one then, right? Or Sydney, did you have advantage too or no?
I did.
Cindy, elf or half elf?
No, Sydney's not a half elf. She's a seraphim. Doesn't give her bonus to any of that. So you are
do I have
charmed.
to walk to the thing too?
No, you saved.
Okay.
You saved. DC wasn't really that high either, but yeah, you missed it. So yeah, that's the Harpy's turns. Who do we got up? So currently, well, it is Borden's turn, and while you figure out what you want to do there, I'm going to mark Sydney as charmed.
Why not? I'm surrounded by a bunch of shit.
Alright, what are you doing?
I can now put the spell card since I haven't had need to use this cantrip, I think ever yet.
And do say what you're doing.
Well, I'm trying to get it to output right now. Word of Radiance. Evocation cantrip, first level, 5-foot radius. Each creature in which place that I can see within range must proceed a con save or take 1d6 radiant damage. At higher levels it becomes 2d6. Even though I rolled like shit.
Okay.
It's not outputting the spell card for me.
Don't worry, I believe you. So they'll take 3 points of damage, otherwise it doesn't stick, right?
You don't have. I get to choose the people in the radius.
sorry.
Alright,
No,
so,
I'm not you. I'm not so indiscriminate as my party needs to make save.
Alright, and that's what is that a range of? Everybody gets hit by it?
5 feet.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so 5 feet.
So everything
So-
touching my square.
Yeah, so those 2 golems and that 1 harpy. Alright. So, Kansei?
I don't know about this fucker since he's in a weird spot.
Yeah, he's in a weird spot. I'm gonna say no to him. Because technically, yeah. She's trying to engage him on that spot next to Isabella. It's kind of cramped over there. And then Gargoyles. Looks like they... Let's see, the save was 17. All of them save. So it's no damage if they save, right?
Yeah, it's no damage on success. It's just cantrip.
Yeah, that's why it's like cantrip.
But considering it's AoE, it's doing well. Why not?
It was definitely worth a shot. So this radiant light goes off, however they either flutter around, get away from the full effect of the damage, and somehow miss getting infected by this radiance. Anything else for your turn?
Seeing as that was only a cantrip, I still have my bonus. And my bonus is gonna be wherever the fuck you put the mask. It can float, so you can slap it right here for me.
Alright.
Don't think Joel's gonna hit any of the shit, so...
Yeah. Which one are you aiming at? Oh wait, 12.
I was gonna have it sit on. Yeah, 12 doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, was it after the gargoyle?
I was looking to hit the harpy that wasn't singing there.
Didn't do damage because it does hit the harpy.
Oh.
That's why it mattered which one you're attacking, so make sure you state it. You never know. And with that, your spiritual weapon chimes down and bam!
Fucking max rolled. The only time I think of max rolled a spiritual weapon.
You want to know a secret? All the harpies that are left have 1 HP.
Oh.
Yeah. And as you finish that off, you hear a voice in your head, and it's a female voice of some sort saying, it seems familiar, but you're not quite sure. But it tells you, please, don't go in yet. And that's all you hear. And you're allowed to translate that however you feel.
You still have the speak through our minds thing, except for, what's her face?
It doesn't sound like anybody you know in person.
Does Borden hear it though?
Borden's the only one that hears it.
No.
Borden is the only one that hears it.
Can he though? Because he has.
He is the only one that hears
I
it.
don't have.
It does not.
Oh, yeah, that's
no,
right.
Yeah, and that he's the only one that hears. Please, let's continue. Isabella, it's your turn. You got a couple things harassing you over there.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to use Call Lightning.
At what level?
2nd level.
I don't. Isn't it a 3rd level spell?
Yeah, it's okay. I'll
you
use
have
it
to,
3rd.
you have to use it at the minimum level or higher. All right.
Okay.
So go ahead and display your card and tell me where you're putting it.
Do I hit these 3?
Not. It's.
Trying to hit these 3, right?
Oh wait.
I mean, you got 2 harassing.
I can hit it. I can hit it right here, right? Like, right here.
Well, you'd be hitting just the gargoyles. You'd hit both of those gargoyles, yeah.
Either way, you could take out this one and this one.
I think if you set it here, you do have the right to hit this one, that one, and this one. Even though it's like almost out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Alright, so ping
hit
where you
these
want to
2.
go. No more pinging, guys. Where are you pinging?
There.
So you just want to hit the gargoyles. Alright, go ahead. Okay,
Yeah.
DC 16. Let me get the gargoyles decks out. 18 and 16, so they pass their check, but they take half damage, which will be 11. So crashing lightning comes striking down on top of them, and I'm kind of curious. Let me double check their immunities. Yeah, it doesn't save them from nature, so they're good. You did damage. It's all good. You did half of it, but you see them ducking out of the way of the major point of the lightning bolts, and then they kind of look towards you with a bit of anger as your attack does some damage to them, showing some wear and tear on the stone on their face. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Sarah.
The harpy that is here. That's the one that's singing, right?
Yep.
I'm going to shoot an arrow at it.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
25 for 12 damage.
Oh, jeez.
It gets damage, however, it still continues to sing somehow.
Then I'm going to shoot it again.
Well, that'll be a good idea. Go for it.
13.
That will hit. As long as you
For
don't
10
roll it.
damage.
Yep, and that will knock her off there. She bounces off some of the earth, and then you see her corpse fall to the ground, and the spell ends as she dies. So if anybody was charmed, you have been freed thanks to Zareth.
Thanks, Sarah. And I'll get rid of the charm on me.
Yeah.
And then I am going to take a shot at the harpy that is left of Isabella.
Alright.
That is 17 to hit
Sounds like a hit. And it
for
falls,
27 damage.
And it too follows its predecessor as it falls out of the sky.
And that's my turn.
Let's see, top.
And I need to do a -6 arrows.
Yeah. And wait, did I miss somebody? Oscar.
Gonna cast Fireball on this guy, right?
And you're covering everybody?
Yeah, it's gonna hit everybody. And if there's anyone on over there, it should hit them as well.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Can you protect us?
Yeah, except for Zareth.
Except for
I
Sarah.
mean, you could do it to me too. Either way.
So let's get some dex check out of the way.
And I'm going to buff this as much as I can, so it's casted at level 5.
Level 5.
That's
Just
probably
wreak
gonna
as
kill
much havoc
everyone.
as I can.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's gargoyles. I got your DC is what again?
17.
17. So I got one that's saved.
I fail.
You'll take half damage either way. So how much damage is that? 30,
37.
37. So let's see. 16 did not save. One of these statues turns into a pile of crumble.
So 19? Or my mouth wrong?
What are you talking about? Half?
A half damage. I can't remember.
Yeah, that sounds right. 18 because it's 37.
Oh yeah.
So minus 18 on that. This one still manages. It is very singed, however, it is. Oh wow, that one's gone. Another gargoyle statue seems to bite the dust. Let me double check, make sure there ain't any immunities for this. Like I should have seen that.
Is this one still alive?
The one up top is. Hold on, I'm not there yet. I'm just checking something.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that does it. Okay, yeah, they're popped. It's all good. That one dies. And that one dies. Congratulations, you defeated all the gargoyles, except for one.
Harpy?
No, and then it is that gargoyle's turn. Are you done? No, that. Oh yeah, that harpy dead. Even if she's saved, I don't think it's gonna live. It only had 1 HP. So unless my math is wrong, I think 16, 18 is still higher than 1. Yeah. Alright. And that finishes your turn, right?
Yeah.
Oh, gargoyle, what are you gonna do? I mean, you're just a gargoyle. What are you gonna do? You're gonna attack the closest thing to you, right? And that'll be Borden. And it misses horribly.
Yeah.
So it tries to claw at you, desperately trying to at least do something, but manages to get nothing but air. And then it is Sydney's turn, who just snaps out of her charmed state now that that harpy song is over.
Question, how high is this square right here?
That's a drop-off. Like all
I
you're
thought that
seeing,
was.
what you're seeing there is just the earth underneath the castle.
Okay, got it. I'll move here, and I will attack with my blades. 2 sunblade and 1 dragon blade.
Let's see here. Looks like you hit 2 times, but the dragon blade is not getting any action.
Okay.
Doesn't
Nice.
take much. As long as you did more than 7 points of damage there, I believe that one crumbles to your sunblade as well as the other one did. So it... And let's see here. We're sticking with the initiative, and the last thing that was mentioned of importance was don't go in yet to Borden. So now that you cleared all the enemies off, Draken's turn's about to start. Is there anything that needs to happen?
Both my blades disappear to the ether.
There doesn't seem to be any further threats at the lip of this area. Draken, you may proceed to take your turn.
So where's Crimzu? I look towards where Crimzu would be
Make
flying
a
off to.
perception check.
I'm willing to bet Crimson's fucked off.
You don't see him behind you, however, out of the right side of this castle, you can see his faint figure growing bigger and bigger as he seems to be closing in on a central location of the castle. What do you-
I'd start to move towards the castle. Move my 20 feet. I don't want to dash or anything.
Well, these harpies are dead, so they ain't getting a turn.
Well,
Alright, Borden. You just heard that voice last round. What do you want to do?
Now, what do you constitute as in? Because I don't know about the rest of these guys, but that second fireball dropped on the bridge is making me a little sketchy about staying on the bridge.
Oh,
yeah, that's why I
life
moved up.
choices, right? It's up to interpretation.
Don't think that counts as in. Exactly. I need to leave room for other people to get up. I again cannot move my token.
Right here, on my screen.
No, with my spiritual weapon token, I've never been able to move that once.
Oh yeah, well, because here let me see if I can.
I've still got his concentration. That's why I was like, if I can just keep him with me.
Yeah. This being a token, though, I didn't. Like, you want to move it there, maybe?
I was gonna move it on top of me, just over my head.
Well, yeah, sure.
funny thing is, it's not concentration, so
Well, it's got the duration, like concentration or not. I think I said concentration. Duration.
Is that the rest of your turn?
Yeah, that's movement. I don't need to take any actions immediately.
Isabella, what do you want to do? And nobody else heard that.
I'll get right before Cindy.
I
Alright.
don't think anyone else that's have a dash can actually get in.
well, I could. I just didn't use my full movement.
Top of the round. Actually, Zerath gets to go.
I'm
Everybody's.
going to put up my hood of elven kind,
Mm-hmm.
just so that that's ready.
Good to know.
Move up 30 feet. Is there anything along those walls in the corridors?
Just stone
Or is
walls.
that an action to perceive? No, on top of it, like more gargoyles, now that I know the ritual.
You can make a perception check, yeah.
But is that my action, or...
It would be, yes.
Okay, then I can't do it. Then that's my turn.
Alright. Then Oscar.
Going to use my action to dash.
Go for it.
60 feet.
Okay, so he goes up in front of all of you.
That's probably not smart, Oscar.
As you look off to the right, Oscar wouldn't see this, but actually Sydney and Draken might be the only two that actually see it. You can see Crimsu diving in, and there's like a stream of light that's coming out in front of him at his full wingspan, and he looks like he's about to dive right into the wall structure of this castle. Like he's getting ready to take off the top layer.
Oh shit.
Sydney, hey, it's your turn. You see,
Yeah.
Hello. You see Crimsu coming in for a landing or something.
Oh god.
A destructive landing.
I'll move. Is it like right in front of us, or is it
No,
further?
it's coming from the right side of this, like from the east side, according to the map. Like he's coming in, like, how should I put this here?
in like this, Like coming
He's
from
gonna
this
come
He's
in
coming
to
like this,
here,
but
I
his
think.
wingspan is like... Yeah, he's got like a long wingspan.
Oh, he's going like that?
He's
Oh, he's
coming
going
in
that
like
way.
this way. And he's gonna rip across that way, and he's got a pretty long wingspan to work with. And he seems to be aligning his body to cut through the towers in the structure above ground.
Okay, I'm gonna dash straight through that.
This is not a good
and
idea,
be
you
20
do.
feet up.
You what? Finish?
And I'll be 20 feet up with my boots of levitation.
Draken, what would you like to do?
Guys, I don't think it's smart to go in there.
Why?
Cause there's a dragon! Should I go save Cindy just in case she gets hit by Crypt?
I don't know.
Can I use my reaction to go lay on the ground? Knock myself prone?
Well, let's let Draken take his turn. Nothing's happened yet.
Okay, so... could I save one of them if I were to dash, go and grab one, and then come back?
I don't know, can you? I mean, would you like to
Could-
try? Because
I
think about
want
it.
to try.
Even if you grab them, you only move back at half movement.
So let's see.
Well, how can he dash?
This
you can't-
is...
You can't even get to sit. Well, no, you're flying too, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm fine. You
So is
can
she.
get the other.
So is he. He's got winged boots.
So
And it will
let's get
take
to
it
her...
will take an action to grab them too, so you don't have that to come back on. Yeah, decisions, man.
I'm gonna fly up and try to tackle Cindy to the ground to try to cover Cindy.
That you gotta get a new token, mate. You're not a Dragonborn anymore.
It's
I
fine.
didn't find any good tokens that
Make an
I liked.
athletics check, and Sydney.
I say, Sydney, get down!
Sydney.
I'm fine! Get someone else!
And Sydney, you can either choose to fail it or do a counter acrobatics or athletics. So go ahead and roll.
I'll counter acrobatics that.
Alright, so I need an athletics. Yeah, so you jump over him, using him as a weight, and he kind of slides underneath you and then back into his space. And you guys are now quabbling right there at that lip of the opening.
If we die, I blame you for this.
You should have got the one who's more valuable.
It comes to your turn now. What do you want to do?
Well, you're the one that's most in danger because you're flying.
I am busy falling. Where are you anyway? Hello? Whatever you can find. I won't know until after 5, Dad. I am in the middle of a stream. I'm busy right now. No, talk to you later. Sorry about that. That'll be one thing to get taken care of. So, here's what I'm gonna do. This here is now... Ordnance. There, you should be able to move the spiritual weapon. There you go. And I'll have to do that every time you summon it, because it goes back to token land, since it doesn't have a stat card. But, it is your turn.
Oh, that's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I mean, my goal is to get off the bridge.
Yeah, you're off the bridge. You want to stay here?
Why didn't you tell any of us that?
Because we were all talking in our minds. No one told me. The voice didn't tell me. I'm the only one that hears it.
No, it didn't. And you don't recognize
So-
it as anybody that you know in this plane.
So, if something can talk to me, I'm sure it could talk to all of you. So yeah, no, I'm good here.
Alright, Isabel. You see Crimson getting ready to run into the side of this castle, and it looks like he's gonna get a lot of that wall that's right above you.
Just gonna move up here by a border and yell out, "Duck!"
Yeah? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Are you going to do anything, like go prone or anything?
Yeah, I'm going pro.
I'm already short. I didn't think I had to.
Yeah. Sarah, what do you... It's
I'm
like
going to
moments
knock
of...
myself prone.
I tried to make Cindy prone, but no.
So, at initiative 20, you hear a loud crack, 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 and boulder-sized cobblestones of castle comes ripping apart, and this white energy seems to be soaring in front of Crimsoo's form as if it's being directed somehow, and anybody who could see, I would give Draken and Sydney a chance to look to see what they see. Maybe even Sarah, if you want to make perception checks, and I'll give you more description. You're too busy wrestling a halfling. Okay. Draken, you see atop of Crimsoo the form of Ninny, but it seems different somehow. Her eyes are glowing white through the black the silk tie that she has over her eyes, and she's just kind of like holding a hand over Crimsoo, directing traffic, and she kind of looks directly down at you guys and just kind of, and the building continues to collapse. It rips straight across the entire castle on this side and tears off the front wall. Any towers, any building that went upstairs is now crumpled down. And I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws. And if you went prone, disadvantage. DC to save was 15. So who all saved? You will take half damage, except for Zareth, who will take no damage.
I'll also take no damage.
And Draken will take no damage.
Cindy will take no damage.
Why will Cindy not take
Yeah.
damage?
Take no damage.
No, you may have saved, but you take half damage.
Oh shit.
We have evasion.
Yeah, they are roguish. Wow, that
We
was
are
a shitty
slippery
roll.
bastards.
So,
was
those
pretty
who
bad
did not
damage.
succeed take 14 bludgeoning damage as you get pelted by rocks from up above, and those who did save take 7 points of damage as you get spun in the air, and those who have evasion and save, you just manage to dodge out of every boulder that came toppling down. The terrain between, let's see here, well, at least this whole area is like, let's see, how can I put this? We'll put it like this. This has become difficult terrain with... Damn it, I thought I had that colored. Come here. Come here. I want to draw. I want to draw stuff. Definitely everything in this area is considered difficult terrain. No, don't squiggle. I got squares. So at least the interior of this wallway is now difficult terrain. Let's see. That finished off Crimsoo's go. So, Osprey.
Don't really know, nor... I don't know. I'll go up a couple feet. I'm assuming I can see that gargoyle, so I will go back and
Okay.
take cover. And hold action of Firebolt until we actually start fighting him.
Alright, so you're waiting for somebody else to engage. Sydney.
I will try to sneak back a bit. Be careful for the gargoyle not to see me.
I think that ship has sailed since you went blazing through already.
We're not rolling initiative yet.
And attention has
No,
kind of been brought your direction.
I removed the scribbles and deleted my token, so I needed to put myself on the initiative order.
Either way. Yeah, you guys are currently out of initiative, so if anything new comes up, we will definitely re-roll. But yeah, what do you guys want to do now that you got a moment to kind of like scuttle over this rubble that was just produced by Crimson?
I'll move over to Zareth and say there's a gargoyle up to the north right side. You can try to take it out.
Okay, I'm going to.
If we're out of initiative, I'm just gonna take 2 rounds of movement to get through that.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I just fly over it.
yeah, well, some people don't have the ability to fly, braggart.
I know.
Alright, so what are we doing, guys? So everybody trying to be sneaky here? Let me get stealth checks
Yeah.
if you're trying to get in position then. Good job, Cindy. I knew I could count on you.
Poof, invisible.
33, because who the hell isn't kind?
I'm still waiting for your rolls to show up. I only see Cindy.
You don't see
Yeah.
mine?
No, I don't see any of yours yet. I'm sure it'll pop up in a
I
second.
only see mine.
Well, at any rate, I will go ahead and need you guys to go ahead and roll initiative because somebody got spotted.
I rolled a natural 20 on my stealth, just...
Well, that's good for you.
In case.
Still roll initiative.
Yeah, but they don't see me.
Oh, my
I'm just
hold
saying,
on.
like...
Question, anybody else disconnected from the server?
Your server
I-
has been interrupted. Oh.
I think
Yeah.
I will be in a
Oh,
moment.
go, there we go,
There's
there we go.
everything.
Yep.
Isabella? Lexi?
Oh god, it sent me to my other campaign.
Lexi?
Oof.
Doesn't these looks much better?
Lexi, you're muted.
Okay, I'm back.
Well,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
If I would have heard
You
you
were
say
muted.
pass without a trace, we might not have been doing this initiative.
Yeah.
I did not hear
Well-
it, I'm sorry, but you did post the card and I see it now popped up. So, let me take back the initiative.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, we'll go
Wait,
ahead
does
and,
that mean I have a 38?
So, yeah, what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and roll it anyway, just so we can have it on the table, because after the first round, you guys are gonna... So you guys get a surprise round, and we'll see if this gargoyle is still alive. And, let me sort.
I don't think it's alive.
I don't know. Let's see what we got here. How much damage is that?
Well, I want to try something new.
Are you sure about that?
I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to try out that special feature that the Elf Bow has. I'm going to whisper in Elfish. That is but a whisper. Is but a whistle,
And what does that allow
and that
you to
is
do?
27 to hit. You see that 14 damage
Yeah.
that gets added to it to the total damage count.
So that's a total of what, 48? Is that right?
Oh no,
Or
then the
what is
14 would be added to it as well.
So 52 or what?
Yeah, I
Or
think so.
62.
I messed up my calculator.
Alright, that's it.
62, yeah.
62? Okay, well, in that case, that arrow goes through the skull of this gargoyle and it crumbles into a pile of rubble.
It explodes like the Death Star.
It looks like it's got an arrow through the head and all of its parts are now shambled at its feet.
Do I see any more gargoyles?
Way over at the top. Unless we don't see...
Yeah, I don't know, you might be able to see. Make a perception check.
I don't see anything that would make them difficult to see from here.
But make a
it's not
perception
showing.
check anyway, because we're out of initiative. Like, that's not what I'm making you make perceptions for.
21.
Alright. You do notice a couple of glowing lights floating through the air. And I would say coming from the north part, these guys probably just got to this location. You see a very muscular man with 2 direwolves on chains, and he seems to be coming in the direction he heard all the noise. And then, yeah, there's another light that's floating behind there. And then these guys are like coming out of the woodworks, trying to figure out what the hell just happened. They're like looking towards the south where, you know, there's now no front door. And I don't think any of you have been spotted yet, except for maybe Lexi, who's probably been sniffed out by the direwolves. She rolled a 2.
Yeah,
a 10,
considering
12,
that.
yeah. Isabella's not.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do something about that,
But
because
she
I'm going
is-
to
she
pop
is
an
kind
arrow
of-
each.
So yeah, she is kind of far away,
In-
so...
No, I'm going to... Well, oh no, wait. A surprise round means that I can attack something once and then get sneak attack applied to it. I can't attack the same thing multiple times for the assassinate
No,
feature.
You cannot.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Then
after
I'm
the
going to
first
shoot
hit, they
into-
know you're there.
Oh.
Unless
Yeah,
you
okay.
have Skeller.
No, it's... Well, we'll do it later,
Well,
but I'm
you're
going to
only-
shoot the 2 direwolves.
No, it's just the same. You're only allowed technically 1 sneak attack per round, so... Go ahead, make your attack since nobody's stopping you otherwise.
That's 20 to hit.
And you're aiming at the direwolf?
I'm waiting.
Yeah, that'll hit.
At one of the direwolves, yes.
Yeah, and about how much is that? 15...
44? More?
What was that, boy? Did you see Timmy fall down a well?
Then I'm going to shoot the other one.
Boy? What the hell happened to you?
It has an arrowhead now.
27 for more damage.
For more damage, jeez. Yeah, well, you being able to
I don't know,
sneak
I
in
think
here
it's
is not
about
a
the
good
same.
thing. About the same, put it probably in the same spot.
46.
No, Leroy, what happened? So this guy's holding a chain with 2 direwolves, and he's like, well, that was pointless. Throws the chains to the ground and kind of looks for where this is coming from.
And
I'll
then I'm
cast
going...
Eldritch Blast at him.
My turn is not over yet. I'm going to tap Borden, Cindy, and Isabella on the shoulder and motion them to step back. And then retreat a couple of feet so that they can try and hide.
They already tried to hide.
I'm hiding currently.
Sydney, what would you like to do?
I'll step back and put fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the guy.
Alright, go ahead and make your attacks.
Eldritch Blast, where are you? There.
I think since you are unseen attacker, you get
Well,
advantage.
advantage?
Yeah. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a thing.
That applies to rogues.
Nope.
It applies to anything hidden.
Yeah,
It
maybe-
applies to
yeah,
anything
it's
hidden.
anything
And
hidden.
if a rogue is hidden, it gets sneak attack.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Unless it
go
is a
ahead.
surprise round, because
Go ahead.
then
Okay.
it gets weird.
Okay, that'd be
39.
39 damage.
So you see this
Yeah.
Eldritch blast into this guy, and he kind of like he gets hit by something, doesn't he? You got an invocation that goes with this?
Yes, he's also 10 feet slower per hit, so he's minus 20 feet of movement.
See if it'll let me put that in there. Alright. So he gets hit by this, but he's still standing. He's like, what the hell is that? Anything else for your turn?
And then I will, as a bonus action, cast one of my healing lights on myself.
Okay. So moving on. Are you staying where you're at, or?
I'll move back another 5 feet.
All right, Dragon.
Oh, wait, how high is this ceiling here?
You're in a courtyard. There is no ceiling.
Okay.
You're in a courtyard. There is no ceiling, and Crimzu took out any
Okay.
ceiling that could have been a factor.
Okay, then I'm still 20 feet up. Trying to be hidden.
I'm gonna take 2 straight sling attacks at the dude that Cindy had, since it's at advantage but at disadvantage for distance.
Then do a straight roll.
Hold on.
So what are you using? Is rock and sling?
Yep,
Yeah.
sling. Well, it's ball bearings.
Wait, wouldn't be
So
not disadvantage then? So it's 30.
Just
No, it's normal.
it's a straight roll, which means he still missed on both of them. They pop off the corpses of the dire wolves as they try to land towards him, and he's kind of like familiarized with what direction this is coming from. So after everybody finishes their turn, we're going to be in an initiative.
Is this a corridor right here? still have
That one, no. Actually, it's crumbled in. However, there
Okay.
seems to be a door right here into a room that hasn't been cracked all the way down.
Well, I'll run right here, and then I don't know if I can bonus action just peek through the door.
No, the door is locked.
Okay. Yep, I'm heading right here.
Alright, so Dragon got his turn. Oscar?
I'm going to lean out and shoot this, because I'm a little curious on what it'll...
What are you shooting again? I can't. Okay, the light. Alright. What are you shooting
Yeah.
at? What?
Fireball.
What level?
It's a cantrip, dude.
Oh, bolt. I thought you said ball. I was like, damn, you're going to town.
Yeah.
So that's what, a dex?
No, that's a attack. And
Oh.
It's a natural 20.
Damn, okay.
Whoa!
In that case.
Holy fuck!
Okay, let me check its
Sorry.
immunities real quick. Alright. So, yeah. It sputters a bit, but it still manages to stay lit barely. And
And can I help Draken with this door? I will start kicking it in.
and you managed to hear a loud crack noise, like glass breaking. Oh wait. No, you don't. You don't even cast Firebolt. You don't even cast Eldritch Blast in this area. All spells are... Yeah, there's a shield going up. I forgot all about that. So what we're going to do to make this equal, we're going to just... we're going to get back this guy's health. We're going to leave the Eldritch... I'm going to take off the movement, but I'm going to leave the damage. So I'll give you the damage for free on that. To be like, oops, my bad. But we're going to take off the invocation debuff. And technically, any spell cast in this area, the courtyard, is anti-magic field. So unless you take care of the field, you won't be able to cast in this area.
I'm going to start kicking down this door then.
Well then you can do that as an action on your next turn.
Okay. Well, can I use a bonus action to help Draken?
Yeah, next turn. Because he can do it yet either. Isabella.
Going to go up. Right here next to board. Can I make a perception check to see what all is around?
Yeah, go for it.
Perception. 10.
You see two dead direwolves.
Then
And Yeah, that
Couple
would be
glowy lights.
a couple glowy lights. They're lighting up the area. It's
I
kind
don't
of
see
hard.
any doors or anything.
Doors where you're at? No.
Okay.
Like, you got a pile of rubble that's behind you now. I mean, with that roll, that's about all you could see.
Alright. And then it's my turn.
Gordon.
Alrighty.
He's still
So if we're
moving your-
not doing spells here,
Yeah. You notice Oscar tried to cast something and it just kind of fizzled out as it started to leave his hands.
does that glyph there in the center look up familiar? The shit we were supposed to be looking for?
I don't know, you want to make an investigation or something? Perception check, perhaps?
So my 24 passive means dick off.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like there's something sticking there, yes. But if you make the perception check, I can give you more information than what's just here. You're free to interpret whatever that is. But if you want more, I need one of them fancy rolls where you're actively looking around.
Here's your fancy roll.
Thank you, thank you. So what you also see is like a thin line tracing to something up here, about 10 feet up. There seems to be something that's stuck on the wall here. And then there seems to be something over here. It's like a thin line that's leading to that center point. And that's all you can see for now. Those things are on the layer, right?
Blue crystals?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on our layer.
Okay. That's about what you see for now.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, with the magic spells not working, are our magic items also not working?
They seem to be working as far as you know. I mean, the only way to find out is to try. Now, the two on the left and the right are 10 feet up. The one on the bottom was up in the air, but it fell down with some structure and it's like kind of like in a pile of rubble, but it still seems to be doing something. What are we doing?
The time. There it is. I couldn't grip the spiritual weapon that I had hovering over my head, but offside. Because it got lost in the black, I had to find it.
No, get it before you out of there.
There we go.
Here.
I just had it.
Yeah, but that room's still dark, so...
I wasn't trying to get sight with it. It didn't have sight. I already checked that. Trying to make sure I could keep it over my head.
And it disappears. Oh shit, that might have been light. Oops.
What's happening?
His spiritual weapon disappeared as it moved into the zone.
Oof.
What are we doing, Borden? Any actions?
Oh, seeing as I'm in the middle of everything, now I'm good.
Alright, then Zara.
Because none of my range spell attack shit matters.
So, the position where I'm standing and the anti-magic zone is Pass Without a Trace still up?
I'm assuming not, seeing as my active effect from previous hit it out too.
I mean, you took it into the courtyard. I'm not there yet, and I never entered it.
As far as you know, it's still up then.
Then I'm going to try and make a stealth check. And try and disappear into the shadows. For a total of 33 then.
33, yeah, those shadows got you good.
And then I'm going to shoot at the guy behind the dire wolves again.
Alright, where are you moving to the or do you got line of sight?
From this position, I should have. Let me check.
Kind of feel like he would have cover with these giant dire wolves in front of him, like just a little cover, but go ahead and make your attack. You roll pretty high either way.
Maybe.
Yeah,
29.
That'll hit. For, let's see here. Is that 42?
32.
32? Okay.
Does it still not count first round in combat or no?
Say again.
First round in combat.
No, it's no longer. It's no longer first round. No. Like he's
Okay,
aware
I
now.
thought that.
Like we're in initiative now, and it's just the top of the turn order.
No, I'm just saying
Oh well,
assassinate.
technically, he already assassinated him, so yeah. He doesn't
Yeah,
get a
this
second
is just
assassinate on him.
me being hidden and sneak attack.
Yeah,
Assassinate
yeah,
makes...
you already did your assassination on him, so yeah, it's a one-time drive. But yeah. So
I was just
what else you gonna do?
Is he still up?
He's still
Is he
up.
alive?
He's looking at this arrow that's in his leg. He's like, what the hell?
16 for 11 piercing.
That will
And
miss as
for
it
my
lands.
second shot.
Yeah, that one lands into the corpse of the direwolf in front of him.
Okay,
And what else you doing?
that's my turn.
That's your turn? Oh, okay, so... He knows he's getting hit. And he tells his friend up there, hey, we got invaders and front wall looks like it's been blown to shit. I don't know what happened. Who can we get to? So 30 would get him there. Let's see here. Alright, you mangy mutts, get up here. Dragging that mutt along with him. Do I have those on the turn order? Yeah, the direwolves will go on the same turn as the gladiators since they're chained, but that's if it survives, right? And this gladiator will pull out a spear and a shield, and he slaps it against the shield a couple of times, and it makes 3 melee attacks against Borden. Damn, he sucks. So
I like those nat ones.
I know, right? 2 in a row. So he's like stabbing at the air, and he's like, I can't get a hit on you, and he just totally whiff in the air. Well, we could roll severity on that if you want. You know, you got both ends of the spectrum. So his spear dislodges out of his hand on the second throw, and third throw didn't even matter. so his weapon's on the ground at the moment. And Sydney, it comes to you.
Okay. Let's see, how much movement do I have? So wait, is that, is this line visible for everyone, or?
You have to make a perception check like Borden did. Because it's very faint.
Might as well, since I can't really do the action right now. 20.
That'll allow you to see the lines flowing to these. And there's a crystal right next to you. Sitting in the rubble, seeming to trail a bluish line all the way up to the, it looks like a stand of some sort in the middle.
Okay, and as my free action, I think this crystal has something to do with the anti-magic, maybe?
Anything for your bonus?
Point it out to everyone.
Is that in your turn?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Alright, we come to Draken and Oscar. What are we doing? Bashing down a door?
So I see this line, right, going to that crystal.
Nope.
I don't see that?
Our passives don't matter here. You have to make active checks to see the lines.
Yes.
Which
I have pointed out the crystal.
I will say you do see the crystal though, yeah.
Oh, okay, so I don't see the line.
You don't see the line, but you see the crystal. The crystals are easy to point out once somebody points them out for you.
Oh, before you get too far away from the NPCs, were the wisps doing anything?
They need actually, I probably didn't even put them on a turn order. Let me fix that.
I just figured you just lumped them in with the wolves too.
I probably should have done that. Let me see where they landed. 26. I will have them. Could probably have them act now. And then whose turn is it right now?
It's mine.
Yeah, we'll come back to your turn in just a second while you think about it. So yeah, let me fly these wisps around here real quick, see what they can do. What will you want to do? So that requires
I don't think will-o-wisps actually have an attack, do they? Nothing that really.
They do.
No, they do.
Well,
No, they do.
well, they have an attack, but
10,
they don't have
20.
much that bothers people.
Let's see how much this bothers you real quick, if it hits. So I need...
You need.
I need nothing. I need to just hit you with this. So 16 misses. As it tries to spark out at you. 50.
So I think their only things count when you're either dead
Yeah, that part
or
does.
next to them.
Yeah, but they do have.
Otherwise,
shot.
they don't do much. They're just floating lights.
They do have one attack. And I don't know.
Melee spell attack.
Yeah, it's a shot at Sydney.
Then wouldn't it not happen at all?
Why?
Because it's a spell attack.
It's a
Well-
shock attack. It's a melee weapon action for them.
It says melee spell attack in the action description.
It says melee weapon attack on my description, and it's part of their being, not an actual spell being cast.
Okay.
I mean,
Um,
11
and
lightning
I
damage.
I will defensive duel that to dodge it.
Somehow you deflect lightning.
Yes. That frightening.
Alright, let's see what else we got here. By the way, think about what you're doing. Let's see, 50 feet will...
I think 50 feet can land them anywhere along this. I can't.
Well, those
Get a
two are
box
done.
drawing on the map.
Those two are done. This one here is popping up from the far end. But yeah, alright, that'll finish them. Alright, and now we're back to Draken.
Alright, now can I go and, like, pick up the crystal?
It is wedged into the cement boulder that is attached to.
Oh, fine, I'll punch apart the boulder.
Make an attack roll against concrete.
Couldn't you just pick the boulder up and smash the crystal?
Yeah, like,
Does not seem to do any damage to the thing as far as you can tell. It seems to have a very hardy AC.
20.
You're hurting your fist more than you're hurting the concrete.
I can punch dragons and
It's
hurt
like
them.
it's like
I
a
can't
5
punch
foot
concrete.
by 5 foot square, not equally 5 feet though. It's like got parts where it's more fragile, where if you would have hit the AC, you probably would have cracked it. Otherwise, you've been hitting the hard parts of it.
Aren't objects subject to the crap AC, but they have a toughness and hardness?
If he hit the AC, I would have let him break the entire thing. So we'll just leave it at that.
Okay, so I'll try to pick it up then. Like the big chunk, and try to throw it.
Alright, so what's your max weight carrying capacity?
Well, my strength is 12, so...
What's your carrying capacity? It should be in your items.
It doesn't say my, like, carrying capacity.
Does it not?
Not that I know of.
Can you pick up 500 pounds?
Carrying capacities aren't listed. It's just your current held weight that's listed on the sheets.
I don't think a 12 strength could pick up 500 pounds though.
Whatever.
Like, it's a big chunk
Never
of
mind,
construction.
then I don't do
that-
anything.
Yeah, it's a big
I don't do
piece
anything.
of construction that this gym is wedged into. Alright, then that's your turn.
Because I can't punch it, so that's what I do.
Well, that concrete is a hard substance, friend.
Whatever.
Oscar.
Alright, so I'm not going to try to get this door open by myself. And, you said to the right, is that a open hallway?
It is until it runs into a bunch of broken down rubble. Like,
Alright, we're going to go up here.
yeah, like all of this is bouldered off.
We're going to use 10 feet of my movement. Can I go up here?
The upstairs is broken off, but you could go downstairs.
I mean, I'm not able to do anything in here, so, like, the most I can do is 0 damage, so let's go downstairs.
Oscar disappears off the map.
Literally, what I can do here is that...
Isn't there supposed to be a way I can move players to a new map, but not the entire party?
not that I know of.
Let me see here.
Because the players has one full tab. Unless you try to right click the player tab and try to pick him individually.
Yeah, hold on, I got an idea. Let me go in here. Pick up your token. Put you. Oh, it won't let me do it like that, will it? Alright, that was a nice try.
Unless you want us to not look at and teleport
Well,
everyone.
he's down
But-
there. He's down there, but you're not, so yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like let him just see what he sees and then teleport us back.
Row 20, moving one character to a new map. Let's do that kind of search real quick, guys. Copy paste is currently the best method for moving token. No, that's not what I need. Alright, well, forget it. This seems like this is going to be a task I'll have to think about during break, which, if you guys would like, we could take a break now if you want. And we'll finish Oscar's turn when we come back. Sound good?
It sounds good.
Okay.
Everybody cool? Alright, take about 5 minutes and we'll be back, guys.
Okay.
And I will look this up because it is bothering me. I'm sure I can do this, but I'll figure it out here in a minute. First, let's put our BRB sign up. And then moving one player to a new map on roll 20. Alright, split the party. Oh, let's see if that works. So, let's see here. So I do this. Then I grab... Boop! There you are. Figured it out. Ah ha ha, figured it out.
Cool.
Yep. And I will put you here. And once again, I have to give you... Alright, you see where you're at? Razor?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, welcome to the other map.
And I still have a few more steps left, if I remember right.
Yep, so save that for when we come back. I just wanted to figure out how to do that and give us a quick break while I was doing it. So I'll be right back when you get me a drink. And you guys got about 4 minutes. When we get back to it.
So I saw what I threw in the chat there, right? Jason?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And if you check the player's handbook, chapter 9, first page.
Like, I get it, the GM can say what he wants, but...
Well, he specifically says that's what we're going to follow that book.
Yes, I would like to point out that deconstructing everything and destroying the narrative with all these rules is fine and all, but at the same time, it's more...
the rules were there for a purpose, and if Homunc wants to punch a damn rock, he can at least hit the damn rock.
Oh,
He doesn't have to deal damage to the rock, but he can hit the rock.
He hit the rock. But yeah, it did no real damage to it. I mean, what's so different from what you just said than what I just said?
Because you flat acted like his rolls didn't matter at all, period.
No, they mattered if he would have rolled a little higher. I didn't say they didn't matter. You're here making the assumption that they don't. And I wish you would stop that because you're ruining the game for not only me, but others.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
And I'm not going to put both maps on the same canvas. You are here now, so you no longer know what's going on upstairs. And they are up there, unless they choose to follow.
Oh, so you figured it out?
Yeah, I figured it out in like 30 seconds. I just move your image at the bottom and drag it to where I want you. So if you ever need to know, just like grab where the
I'd
names
like
are.
to. It's okay if you show me through the Twitch for a second. I just want to see how you do that.
Let me come back from BRB. So let's see here. So you bring up your maps, right?
Yeah.
And then you grab the player from the bottom here, like how I have Oscar.
Yeah.
And then I drag him where I want him, and he goes right there.
Oh. Okay, that's really useful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because I could drag him up there, like right now if you want. Like, let's see here, where are you at? Sydney, you look so manly. There you are, you're on the front page now, right?
Oh shoot, I need to get rid of that.
Yeah, that campaign's over.
Do you have your fucking webcam on?
No.
Oh no.
Cindy, you look manly. Well, did someone's webcam pop on? Like, what?
No, the
I got
image of
context.
the image of their character. It's from Monday.
I was about to say, like, Jesus H.
Alright, who are we waiting on? Lexi, you back?
Okay, did it fix it?
You are
I'm back.
muted. Okay, there you are. And is everybody here? Jason?
I'm here.
Razor's here, right? Razor?
Okay.
I can kill elementals with my fist, but I can't break a piece of rock.
I'm here, but I will be right back in just a few minutes.
Well, it's your turn when you get back.
I'll do it real quick. I'm gonna move here and here, and that'll be it.
Yeah, let me check that map real quick, because I went back to their map. Yeah, see
Oh, and action casting dancing lights around me.
Alright. Alright, so they're around you, and if you want to put them somewhere, we'll deal with that whenever you're ready.
I will cancel them.
You will cancel them?
Yep.
Let's see here. Dancing light does not light.
Oh, so they never went off in the first place?
Yeah, they never went off in the first place because of the upstairs.
That was the
problem.
test I was trying to get.
Yeah. I had to think about what you were doing there. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. So we come back to Borden, which is on this page.
Oh, Mr. Steerless there. This is
will
an
both
advantage
hit.
attack situation. Nah, I was used to barbarian crap, so there's just one hit there.
Yeah, they both hit. They both seem to do some damage. So how much we got?
Nah, there's just one hit.
Oh, okay.
Players don't get extra attack.
Gotcha. So yeah, that hits for 20.
I mean, I'll take an extra attack if you want to give it to me,
right?
but...
Yeah. So that's 22? Let's
Yeah,
map
that's
this
one.
up.
And then I'm not sure... I gotta make sure that's not just a, Okay, no, that's a whole separate deal. Alright.
Yeah, so you use your hammer and you slam into him, and he takes the brunt of the blow and slams his shield into his face, and then he kind of like stands back up, gritting his teeth. He looks like he's in a lot of pain, but he's still standing up.
I still have movement bonus when it's all said and done, so can I just kick his spear off to my party? Because it's on the ground, because dude was incompetent.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, make a... I don't know, you want to pick it up and toss it?
I mean, it's on the ground, I'm just gonna, take my boot and scoot it, 20 feet behind me.
Alright, yeah, I'll just say it lands right over here. So it's on the other side of you.
Or 10 feet behind me, okay.
Yeah. You managed to kick it off that far. That work?
Yeah, just enough so you can walk around me without provoking attacks, because that's exactly what I was going for.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Isabella, what would you like to do?
I'm moving up here.
Mm-hmm.
And then... let's see if I have a torch. Yes, I have a torch, so I'm going to use one of my torches.
Let me pull out the old trusty torch. It's taking a while to get some of this. Like, I think our campaign's really starting to bog down with all this stuff we have at it. So here's a torch. And being controlled by you. It's lagging. Come on. There you go. And then we will give it, I think it's what, 30 feet of light or 60 for a torch? Give you 60, I don't care. And then 30.
I believe it's.
There we go.
Let me
It's-
check 1 sec.
You should have control of that torch and you may use it to move around.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't tell me. Never mind.
Alright, so what do you... Is that the end of your turn, or... Anything else for your turn, Lexi?
Nope. Well, I'm going to investigate this thing right here. Like,
There's just a hallway. If you use your movement, you can use your action to move further if you want. To dash.
fuck it. Yep.
So go ahead.
I'll
And
go right in here.
how far in do you want to go?
A little bit further. There we go.
You still got about 15 feet of movement.
Yeah, I'm good right here.
You good right there? Alright. It is the Will-O-Wisp. Oh dang, why am I alt tabbing? It will attempt to shock one Borden. Hey, a 21 does get your AC. For 10 lightning damage. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's you, right? Lexi, this ball of light comes up from behind you and jolts you for 2 lightning damage.
Okay.
Not even sure you felt that one. I think that's all of them. Nope, there's one on Cindy. And Cindy, let's give you a jolt. 19.
That'll miss.
That
Or
will
is it
hit.
not,
That
it
will-
meets a heat? Oh,
It
okay,
meets.
then I'll use defensive duos.
So we're burning your reaction, so that's, I guess, good. Zareth, we come to your turn. What would you like to do?
I want to shoot the guy in front of Borden.
You may do so.
24 damage.
Is that all?
Yeah, I rolled low.
Yeah, it sounds like he can't take 24 damage, so you managed to kill him. How do you want to do it?
Shoot him through the head.
And he falls over, toppling, bleeding out. Looks like that spear didn't matter after all. And what else would you like to do?
That dire wolf in the back is that within range easily. I'm going to shoot at the dire wolf.
What do these puppies ever do to you? Alright, go ahead.
And I'm 20 feet in the air with the will-o-wisp. So.
Yeah.
That's 21 to hit for 11 damage.
Well, that poor puppy is still alive. And the guy next to him's like,
Third attack for my bonus. That's 26 to hit for 13 damage.
same one?
Yes, sir.
Alright, Give me a second, wait for everything to finish catching up here. And 13. Alright.
Yes.
Come on, roll 20. Keep up. Alright. It took a few of your arrows and it still seems to be able to move. It's limping, but it's like, and the guy next to him like, what the hell happened to you?
Okay.
And that ends Sarah's turn.
Yes,
Cindy,
it does.
there's a flying will-o-wisp looking at you.
Okay, so I'm going to try to stab it. Wah, wah. 17 and 22.
22 hits.
Ooh. And oh yeah, and then the third.
Hey,
Great
you
play.
finally hit with your offhand.
And There we
What was special about your Sun Dragon? Wait a minute, Sunblade?
that's the one that's crits on 19
Okay.
and continuous wave is cast on it, which entering this area no longer has continuous wave.
Okay, what's the total damage there?
That'd be 25.
And some of that's fire damage, is that right?
It is 4 radiant damage and then 11 slashing.
Okay, looks like it's a magical weapon, so you snuffed the light out of that one. Anything else for your turn?
No, just say, I think we just need to destroy this crystal. Don't worry about the concrete. And that's it.
That would be a concern. Let's see here. Movement, yeah, that's all you can do, friend. But you should probably release that now. Alright, so let's do that. Because I think this has. So, first thing that happens, yeah, is he drops the chain to the wolf next to him and he says, "Protect it!" And the wolf will make a move right up on Draken. And he will proceed to bite Draken.
There's nothing to protect it from. I can't break stone anyways.
He only gets a 6.
Yeah, you get to nut one.
Yep. He breaks off a tooth as you defend him off. Gladiator will go after. I guess he would go after Borden. Killed one of his friends, so he's going to go ahead and take the chance to try to avenge him. Same stance. Shield and spear.
I didn't kill his friend.
Oh yeah, well, he saw
Sam
you over
did.
there. He can't make it over there. He would have if he could have. So 17 misses, but the 26 will hit. He's got actually one more attack. What am I doing? And 19 misses, so you take 13 piercing. You all pay for that! And then it comes to Draken's turn.
I'm gonna boop them on the snoot with my quarters.
So you're attacking the direwolf?
Yep.
My plan worked. Okay.
Okay, so that's 5.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's still fine.
Yep, it's still there. It like snarls as its nose kind of crinkles up and then.
Bad dog! No, sit!
There we go.
Sit!
What else you doing?
One more attack.
That will hit.
And one more unatturned. Oh, I did.
I'm still waiting. Gosh, Lord. Oh, well, you don't have to do an unarmed attack because.
Oh, the 8. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
8
I will
is
use that
exactly
one
what you-
unarmed attack over onto this willow instead.
Perfect.
Which would be a 22, actually. flanking.
Oh,
5.
hold on a second. I'm trying to bring up the character sheet. Alright. And
Hello?
Hello.
There you go, Sarah.
so your unarmed strike, is it magical?
Well, it does magical bludgeoning damage,
That's what
so
I
that,
need
you
to
know,
know.
it gets over.
Yeah, that's what I needed to know. So yeah, it transfers over, and you seem to be punching light now. Roll 20
Yes,
is
I can
so
punch
laggy.
light, but I can't break stone.
So we go back to Oscar now, who is somewhere else.
We're gonna go down this hallway and see where it takes us.
All right, where do you want to go? North or south?
I can't even see him.
We're
I
gonna
know,
go over
he's on-
here,
He's on
and then
your.
we're gonna keep going up.
Yeah. How far you want to go?
Actually, no, hang on. You're right, chump.
Love it. And doing anything else there?
I will cast dancing lights because I know for a fact that I'm outside of the cube. If you want to, hit the courtyard and go up and down, I am to the east, so I know I should be out of that. So I'm going to try and cast dancing light.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. And whisper it to me. Or not.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I can't seem to be able to reconnect to the Roll20 server.
It might be lagging a little.
No, I got this big red bars like you have disconnected, and
Give it a second,
refreshing
maybe.
the page
Give it a second. It,
doesn't work.
well, if it crashes for all of us, then yeah, then we're kind of screwed. But we'll give it a second here. Give me one moment here. I'm just typing something up. Alright, Oscar, you got that?
Okay.
There's your situation. Alright, moving back over to the other screen. Borden. And any of these whispers, keep it to yourself. We're trying to negate some stuff we learned from other incidents in the past, so we're going to try to see if we can keep it under wraps. What does Borden want to do?
I want to make sure you're done talking.
Yeah, I'm done.
Mr.
Oh yeah,
31.
that's a hit. Oh, yeah.
Mr. Gladiator there can choke with that one.
And he does. Yeah, Roll20 is being slowly responsive on our end, but it is still working, so they might be lagging, Zareth.
Yeah, I got a black screen because I refreshed again.
Okay. I mean, I'll let you know when your turn comes up and if there's anything we can do to help. Alright, there we go. Damage has been calculated, and you want to stay put? If so, Isabella, it is your turn.
I'm going to walk further into this hallway.
There's a will-o-wisp right there attacking you.
Which will get an attack of opportunity. Oops.
Dang it, sister.
As far as I'm aware, you can't dang it, sister. She's not died yet.
Now, 11 points of lightning damage. as you move away from it.
11. Okay.
And you're moved away from it. Where do you want to go?
I think I want to move down here
Alright.
into this place. Right, well, let me get my thing. Okay. Yep.
Are you doing any actions or anything?
Well, I'm just looking around.
You want to make a
So,
perception?
check, right?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception.
11. I am rolling shit today, guys. I am so sorry.
Can you whisper me a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah. Where's my wisdom at?
Alright, let me get something written up here for you. And I just need a reply to that, and then we kind of move on to the Will-O-Wisp. You reply to that whenever you get a chance there, and I'll go ahead and try to get this Will-O-Wisp turn over with.
Star, for expedience sake, can't everyone that should not receive that whisper just hop in the other voice chat, and you give us a poke when we're supposed to get back?
No, well, this is fine. This is just to keep everything... Like, you know there's something going on either way. It doesn't matter. I'm trying something new. Just bear with me. If it don't work out, then yeah, maybe I'll start doing that instead. But, maybe that would be better.
Whispered whiz says make me think charm effects.
Yeah,
Since
or
you know
you
there's
just drag
vampires
people.
everywhere, it's like vampires.
But we need to shock Draken. And he misses.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
What do you mean, no? He hit you with
Not
five?
one?
struck me.
No.
Yeah,
No, I said no.
I was saying he missed you, and you're saying no to that. I'm like, what? Did he hit you with
Oh, I
five?
didn't hear you. I didn't hear you say it missed me. I just said no because it missed.
Yeah, I'm like, you missed. But since it's a ball of light, it just kind of jolts up against the wall instead, and really can't, like, lose its effect, so... Zara, it is your turn.
I can't see what I'm doing, so someone's going to need to roll for me.
There's a Will-O-Wisp by Borden. There's a Gladiator by Borden. There's a Will-O-Wisp... I mean, you can probably see all these by Draken.
I got a black screen that says loading.
I know, and I'm telling you what you actually see, so get the mind with me and we'll roll for you, alright? Do you want to attack the Will-O-Wisp, the Gladiator, or the other Will-O-Wisp by Draken?
I attacked the gladiator next to Borden.
Alright, and do you want to... Let's see here. Reply to your sheet. Oh, roll 20, please cooperate. Like, I'm afraid to hit refresh, because I'm afraid I might end up in that same room you're in. Alright. What are all these cheater macros you got here? No, just kidding.
No, it's me. I'm dossing roll 20 as a whole because I'm bored.
Yeah, is that it? Oh my god, why you got this saying input value whisper?
because you said like saving throws
Oh,
might
yeah.
be risky.
Well, then I need to switch this. Yeah, but you were supposed to do the toggle thing. Whisper toggle. That way. Yeah. Save a little bit. And for some reason I hit your old staff, but whatever. How do you roll your sneak attack, dude? Is it here? Or maybe I just
It's in a macro. That's why I make that macro.
I quit. Never mind, I can't roll your stats because I don't have your macros.
It is the oath bow is in my attack inventory,
Yeah, I did the attack, you hit.
and my sneak attack is 46.
But isn't one of those the quarterstaff?
No, that wasn't supposed to have been roll because roll 20 was lagging.
Okay.
Yeah. No, don't worry about that. So the first attack was a 9 plus 15. So 24. Right? Yeah, 24. He takes that shot and he's still alive. You want to keep shooting?
Yeah, twice more.
Alright, so let's just get the shots out of the way. You got a natural 20 on one and then a 21 on the other. So let's see here. And you already did sneak attack, so 12 points on that one. Lag. Hurry up and calculate that. And then 20 points on the second one. Not enough to kill it, but it's definitely looking hurt. He is definitely looking hurt.
Okay, then that's my turn.
As soon as I'm able to subtract 20 more off of this thing, it will be Sydney's turn. What do you want to do?
My turn now?
Yep.
You good?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still waiting, but go ahead.
I'm going to move up to the warrior, and I'm going to attack 3 times.
Go ahead and move.
Okay, so 26,
Here, the one.
29, and
26, 29.
Yeah, it looks like they all three hit.
Okay.
Six
Total.
here. Looks like that's over 32, right?
Yep.
How do you want to do it?
I'd like to decapitate his head.
His head now tumbles off to the right side of you as the rest of his body goes limp and crashes to the ground.
And I'll yell out, "Everyone needs to stick together, by God!"
Well, there's no more gladiators. Draken. There's a ball of light in front of you. What do you want to do?
Draken?
Are you muted? Draken, we do not hear you.
Oh, there we go. I said I'd like to punch the Will-O-Wisp.
Then you may do so.
Sweet. Does 14 hit?
No, it does not. But a 22
The
will.
22 does. That's 10 punching damage.
Nice. It kind of ignites through its form and it starts to evaporate, but then it reforms, still barely glowing.
That's another 9. I can punch 3 times.
Yeah, Wait, what? You got a 9? Okay.
Yep.
And with your third punch...
Oh, it's...
It lagged, don't worry. I see it now. But, yeah. As you punch through it the third time, it dissipates and doesn't come back.
I'll look towards, Borden. How's he looking?
I'm good.
You're funny.
I'm fucking
Alright.
dandy, man.
You're funny.
If the Will-O-Wisp is dead, then
Yeah.
I follow my sister in. Be like, where are you going?
What did I just say?
Alright. And with that, it is Oscar's turn. Yeah.
See what's in there.
I don't think you get to move.
Furious typing ensues.
There you go.
I don't think any of us are laughing about the same thing.
I don't think so.
Lost his mind.
So, Draken, you hear a hissing feminine voice over in the corner of the room, but you don't know where it's at. I mean, directionally you know it's there, but you don't know what it's at, and you feel like something was trying to overtake you. Yeah, that's basically all that's going on with you there, Oscar. And yeah, Dragon, that ends your turn, right? Or Oscar's turn?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your turn was over. I was just...
Yep.
And
I
then
was
Borden.
like, what?
Alright, Borden, what are you
Borden.
doing?
I have a glowy ball of whatever the fuck this is.
Well. Yeah, it whisks, but you hit. Is that 12?
That's 23 sound.
23 sounds like it's enough to put that light out. Yeah. Because you're using a magical hammer. Yeah. Your hammer goes through it and then it just like evaporates.
25. This is the only direction I don't see a blue light coming from.
Yeah. You see barred up doors off to the right and left of you, like reinforced with steel, wood and steel, more steel. Like there seems to be like something holding whatever's inside at bay, or maybe it's just a really strong fortification. And then you definitely make out what looks like 3 statues up there in the circle, half circle up there in the pavilion.
I was more worried about the glyph in the ground here.
Oh, the glyph in the ground, yeah, it just seems to be sitting there. It's inlaid into like a little pedestal. But for now, I guess that's the end of your turn.
Yep, next turn I'm beating the fuck out of this pedestal.
Sounds like a plan. Isabella, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go a little step further.
You
Check of
find
opportunity.
2 vacant rooms down here. As you kind of look left and right, just really dusty. And this one here probably has some damage from when Crimson ran through.
Okay.
So there's like piles of rubble in that one.
Then I'm gonna go right back up here.
Can I just stop my sister for a second and be like, wait, what are you doing? What are you...
Don't wanna stop right now.
But you-
On a mission.
For what?
Doesn't matter.
It
Time
doesn't
for alcohol.
matter.
Yeah, she should have beat you to the booze.
I have alcohol right here. I hold up my skin that's about a third full.
Yeah, we need you to stop. We need to stop even getting more. Is the trick?
We have pressed
Please
the matters of
stop.
alcohol.
Please destroy the bag.
We've initiated a pogrom against all booze, headed by the non-drinking dwarf and your non-alcoholic sister.
You failed.
You didn't whisper that.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna fail anyway. I don't care.
Okay. Well then, in that case, I'll type you some sweet nothing.
Okay.
It's forward, the Lexi.
Oh. Yeah, hold on. Let's see if I got.
It's
this right.
forward slash, and then
Okay.
Not
Okay.
backslash.
Yeah. Oops.
so indeed you choose to fail.
There we go.
Now you're just waiting for me to fuck up. Alright, so that's your turn. The Will-O-Wisp are done. It comes to Zareth. Oh, Zareth, are you able to get in yet or no?
Yeah, I'm back in again.
Alright, then what do you want to do?
I'm going to step over that threshold of the anti-magic zone.
Well, you're actually in a threshold of rubble from the Crimsu attack.
Also nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to look around, see that both Isabella, Cindy, and Draken are gone, and I have no idea where they are.
Right. That's
Not
fair.
to mention Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar went away too, it seems.
Yeah, Oscar is gone, as
You
well
s-
as
you see
Draken and Isabella.
You see a gem embedded in some rubble over here? Maybe you can make out this stuff here?
And does my passive of 25...
We've established our passives don't matter in this room.
Not the
Okay.
line. The line you're not going to know about. But you know that the crystals are there. Because it was pointed out from an incendiary.
Okay, then I'm
That
going
means
to
you probably
inspect this.
destroy them as well, I did say.
Then I am going to inspect those crystals.
Make an investigation check then? Which crystal are you inspecting? Where did you go?
I'm still at the entrance, so
Okay, there you
I'm the one to the that dial.
are. Okay, so
Investigation.
yeah,
Come
go
on. Open up. There he is.
Yeah. 21, not bad.
21.
You think if somebody was to do a destructive blow to this crystal, it might be able to shatter? I mean, it's implanted in this piece of concrete, but you think the gem itself is not protected from damage?
Oh, okay. Anything
that-
else?
That was your action to investigate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm going to move to closer to Borden and Cindy. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's my bonus action dash. There, now I'm there. That's my turn.
Alright. Insidaria.
I will move back over here, and
Mhm.
I'm going to attack this crystal.
Go ahead and make attack rolls. You hit twice. One top, one bottom.
A total of... Brain, why can't you think this?
I
22.
instantly regret moving here.
Mm-hmm. So that'd be 21, 22. You see cracks forming, and you think if you did just a little bit more damage, you would have broke it.
So the 22 didn't do. Okay.
Yeah, it looks very broken though. Like it's got cracks in it and it looks like it's about to break. You think if you would have hit all 3 of them, you would have had it?
Let's figure out what it is first.
It's most likely the anti-magic barrier.
Quit dying, please.
I'm trying not to.
There, Lexi, I gave it back.
What'd you give back? Your cold?
cold.
No, that's yours. You can have that.
Never mind, I got rid of it.
Alright, Sydney, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Gee, if there was a gladiator left, let me see if there's one hiding somewhere. Nope, I think that's all the gladiators. Draken!
Perfect. Like, is that actually why you're running around looking for alcohol? We have more pressing matters. Also, can I see into these 2 rooms here?
You certainly can.
Because I can't. Like, I can't see
Oh,
if
you
it's black.
can't? Oh, okay. Like you can't see her light? Hmm.
I can see her light, but in here is black.
So, question. Halflings don't have dark vision, right?
No dark vision, but I'm sure I could see a little bit.
Well, then that's why you can't see.
Doesn't.
But hold on, you should definitely be able to see her light. And like, I'm not saying you can't. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Here, you can see with her light. But other than that, like this light would actually be right here. That should allow you a little bit of leeway, right?
Nah, I can't see in
Let
there.
me see. Yeah, you can't see anything, but you poke your head in that direction, right?
Yeah, I do.
Alright.
Already do.
Alright, yeah, so do that, and then we'll get... You're fine. You hear another feminine voice just saying, damn it, as you seem to be able to resist whatever's going on.
I'll walk up this way then, see what she's tried to see into the darkness, I guess.
Make another one.
Oh, wait, can I? Okay!
Alright. And then it is what, Oscarin's turn next? Okay, so I'm gonna be busy.
I think
Yep,
so.
and I'm going to go over to Cheryl, figure out that corner.
Hold on a second, you probably can't move. Alrighty. Let me go and see what is up with the other page. So yeah, let's see here. We'll go, because there'd be a lot of going back and forth if we did that.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's basically what you're told.
Okay. I'll stop here.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's fair to have a look around so you can kind of gauge your surroundings. That sounds good. Okay. Gordon. That will definitely
Can I hit the glyph?
You sure can.
Cool.
Alright. Let me kind of put it. I should probably pull one of these crystals over for a token. Okay, Roll20, whenever you're ready. I swear I would be faster with this if Roll20 wasn't lagging. Well. Alright. Let's use something like that. On a pedestal. And what's your damage? 22? You see bits of cracks and there's like a spark of electricity kind of ignites around it, but it still seems like it's still tracing out. Like it's... You did some significant damage, but it just wasn't enough to break it fully. Isabella.
I'm going to go up this way, actually, and follow my dear brother.
Alright, let me...
You're on top of me. Oh.
I know.
Okay. And is there any further movement that you want to have?
Okay, since I didn't use that much movement, I want to go back here and rest right there.
Alright, sounds good. Zara.
Hey, start.
Yes.
Do you see the DM?
Is it in Discord?
It's in the Roll20.
Hold on. Oh yeah. Oh,
Or
okay.
already
Yeah.
just saying.
Gotcha. That's fair. Yeah, because I did tell you we're doing this in whispers. So, yeah, it's Sarah's turn.
So, what are we doing, and where's the rest?
I'm trying to destroy the anti-magic-y, glyphy, glowy line thing. I'm gonna say that not exactly that way.
Alright. Oh, how do you say it?
This glyph seems to be powering, or be powered by those crystals. So I'm gonna destroy it.
Can I cut the wire now that Borden pointed me that out?
These aren't actually wires.
They're
It's
not
like a
wires, it's
glowing
just
stream
energy.
of light.
Yeah, it's just energy. You can put your hand
So
through it
that's
if you
what
want.
those blue things are?
Unless you have magic scissors to cut magic strings.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't even think that would work, but yeah.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
going to do something incredibly stupid.
Well, wouldn't be the first. Probably not the last. What's your plan?
I'm going to stab my short sword in that crystal and then pop a charge for electricity damage.
Ooh, make a attack roll to see if you can damage this crystal. Or if it just hits the pedestal itself.
It's a stationary object, can't he coup de grace?
Well, that hits, don't worry. And give me total damage.
Well, that is 13 magical damage, 5 lightning damage, And if somehow sneak attack applies, that means that it would bring a total of 29.
So here's what happens. The relic, the gem, the pedestal that has this rune on it, whatever, you slam your sword into it, you discharge the energy, all of a sudden there's an explosive shattering as it falls to pieces. And then these electric lines that were going towards it start to become charged with like electricity. And the entire area in the courtyard, all the open space outside of any interior, it's like a Tesla effect at this point where there's lightning just shooting down at random. I need everybody in the courtyard to make dexterity saving throws.
Cool.
Nice, nice. Totally evaded. So half damage will be 13 as jolts of electricity continuously rip out from this thing. And if you evade it, you evade it. And if you didn't save, you take the full 26. And this here is no more. But the fields, the energy, the electricity, it's still soaring in this area, and it seems to be like a layer effect at this point. So at initiative 20, from here on out, there will be a layer effect.
Cool. I'm going to move towards those gargoyles.
By all means, move away. You're still in the courtyard.
Wait, did gargoyles take it as well or no?
They're not animated yet.
There. That's 50 feet of movement, and that's the end of my turn.
Let me give these a name so they show up. Okay, well they show up as a crystal, so I guess that'll work. Oh, row 20, quit lagging. And then your initiative 22. I'll let Sydney go next, and then the layer action goes off again.
Okay. So, I'm going to, again, stab this thing. Twice. Yeah, third time. 17 hit.
Yeah, 17 does not hit. Sorry. You know what? I'll let... Yeah, that'll hit actually. Sorry. I did call that as a hit earlier. So how much damage on the 17? 8?
8. Magical.
And with that, you managed to break this gem. And in doing so, the area effect of the layer has been minimized now to where the middle goes full north. So anything south of that middle line will no longer be affected by layer actions. So you're safe.
Okay. And I'll move
See if I
here.
draw shape. So anything from here to will be hit by layer actions in the open. Alright, I need dexterity saving throw from Zareth and Borden. Just nimbly getting out of that electricity, Zareth, but a full jolt of it hits Borden for 20 points of lightning damage. As it chars into you, and it's just continuously going wild in this direction north of you. You can feel it got cut off from the bottom, though. And it was just bad positioning at that point. And Sydney already went. So now we are to... Yeah, because I let you go before the lair. Break it.
Yep.
staying with what you were told.
I'll go out with my sister out to right here. And I'll also hand her my my thing. My thing. The thing, you know the thing?
The thing?
The thing that I have, the thing of the alcohol. I'm like, here, just, if you're so worried about it, you take it.
Alright. And that ends your turn. Looks like. So, Oscar.
Something must be wrong with Drake and oh god.
Wow, that's
Yes,
really...
this is very suspicious. I would like to insight check that.
Actually, I would actually.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't know
Cindy,
shit.
alright.
Yeah.
Draken's very afraid of his sister, so you think she must have intimidated him, or you think something's off about him. It's up to you to interpret that however you wish.
Is this
I
guy
already know that he was scared of his sister, but he would rather run away with the booze, because I saw that happen, than give it off.
Alright.
I'm going to yell very lightly, something is wrong, kill him.
Let's see here. So, no, we got a lair action that's going on, so we can't come out of initiative. So, Oscar, are you staying put? Or are you going to go back?
I'll go right here, and can I do one thing?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna do this.
Okay. Nice try.
Crap.
Well,
Can I bonus?
what are you doing for
Or,
a bonus?
never mind. Never mind. I'm going to do something. I'll send it to you.
Okay. In which case, it will be Isabella's turn. As you go ahead and send that, and then I'll...
I'm gonna walk out here. Oh, Cindy. Oh, okay. I'm going to polymorph into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
What? No way!
What?
Do we got one of those on your spell card now, or the character? Can you pull that over or
Hold on a
no?
minute, let me post.
Because here I am lagging again.
Quick.
I got a lot of things on this, and it seems.
There we go. And then her. Well, I'm
Yeah,
safe,
apparently she was
guys.
able to make the polymorph now that the anti-magic shield's over, and she turns into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I'll be pushed
Poor-
back 5 feet.
Poor,
Or
poor Cindy.
Poor Cindy.
I'm mine now,
I can't
T-Rex
figure out,
sister.
Yeah.
Now does that booze dropping make sense? Fucking
Oh,
big
yeah.
ass T-Rex came stomping out of the hall just out.
Alright, Borden, what do you want to do?
20. I can't go and have it face exactly, but I'm also not going to waste movement if I can fucking get away with it. Okay, can I roll 20? There we go.
There we
Thank
go.
you. Those are the lightning crystal and they smash them.
So you tell her that?
I mean, I'm assuming that's what she's trying to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's trying to do, right? Zareth.
Even though I already know there's a bunch of other horseshit afoot.
There's always
I'm
worse.
going to inspect those statues here. See if they're actual statues instead of...
Well, as soon as you start to investigate, they start to come to life.
And then lair action.
Yeah, that'll be on 20, but Cindy goes first. And this,
Can I do a bonus action disengage before my turn
yeah,
goes?
sure, you can disengage. You've woken up 3 gargoyles who turn to
Great.
you. Yep. Yep. And let's see here.
Run, bitch! Run!
So, no, that's my turn.
Okay.
Cindy will move over here to this crystal and attack it. With advantage since T-Rex, or no advantage?
No advantage. She's not perpendicular. Like, it's glued to the structure.
Yeah, it's rogue that just needs the ally on 5 feet.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's flanking.
Yeah, that's technically sticking on a wall. That's not in her threat area, so to speak. Unless she wanted to threaten it, but I don't
Okay.
think she is. We'll see. So no advantage. So that does look like 3 clean hits.
Yeah, so that is...
Looks like that's over 25, right?
Yeah, that's over 25, yeah.
So you effectively destroy this crystal. And I probably shouldn't have done that because I deleted the lair action. Wait, what did I delete? Alright, and then I will redraw the new... Let's see. Well, look at there! Everybody made it out. Good for you, Sydney. You saved everybody from getting hit by the lair action.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I
Before
wanted the
that
gargoyles
gargoyle.
to get hit by.
Oh, too much for that. Lair action goes off unless there's anything else for your turn.
No, that's all.
But the gargoyles
Wait, actually, I could move...
need to actually come back into the turn order, so let me give them an
No, I can move 10 feet, correction. Sorry. There we go.
initiative 11. Looks like they're already in place.
So, I would like to.
Hold on. I'm answering you
Oh,
now.
okay.
There you go.
Anyway, I'm gonna move right here and hold my action for now.
Alright.
Like with yeah.
I already know the trigger. So let's see here. Oscar, we go back to the basement with you. What do you want to do? Within limits, of course.
I'm going to do this.
Oh wait, did you send me something? Oh, okay.
Can I get advantage?
I like you, so yes.
I mean, considering time span, I guess.
Yeah.
We
Well,
have
we're not-
no
we're not
idea
giving-
what's happening with Oscar right now.
Yeah. All right.
Trying to open a door and it's not budging.
Yeah. And it's kind of a shameful thing to watch. So I marked it on your DC for your thing there, so it's been adjusted. And that's Oscar's going on downstairs. Isabella, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna let out a mighty roar.
You do so.
And I'm going to take a chunk out of Borton.
You get to make 2 attacks, one with your bite and one with your tail. And you have an ally on the other side of him, so you get advantage.
Oh god.
Okay, so that's a 21 and 26 against Borden.
They both hit.
So that 21 can fuck off.
No.
Because I have a shield of Kazuya.
Ah, yeah, sure can. That gives you what, +5?
And yep.
So the winds of Kazuya blow around him as you suddenly try to bite down on top of him, and then all of a sudden you whack your tail and it breaks through the shield. Go ahead and roll the attack damage for the tail.
Okay.
For 12 bludgeoning damage. So yeah, apparently something's wrong with Isabella. Do you want to activate your held action?
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
Take a thwack with my staff against Borden.
And you only get one since it's a held action, but go ahead and take your swing. And he's currently got the shield up, which lasts a full round, right? Borden? So
Yeah, at 25 until...
Yeah, so that would miss. But you feel the force of Kazuya blowing you back, and you're like, ugh. And then all of a sudden, Borden, you realize your two allies are not your allies at the moment.
Cool, so it's my turn?
It is your turn.
Yep.
I've been waiting to do this for a while.
Oh yeah, the bite doesn't grab.
I have been waiting to do this for a while.
I'm kind of curious what this is going to be. He rolled a 22 on you earlier. I forgot he's whispering.
Oh shoot, I still have that whisper on.
Yeah, just toggle it if you got the toggle option.
So Draken, does that hit?
Oh, fuck, that hits.
Yeah, that hits!
Ouch.
So that makes 32 points of damage. Wow.
Alright, 32.
Nice.
Rolled on the dice. Damn.
And I'm gonna need everyone hostile to me within 60 feet to make a DC 17 con save from the thunderclap of the hammer.
Would that be wisdom from the...
That would be con save.
Make a Constitution saving throw. And DC is...
Everyone hostile to me?
Oh, oh, sorry.
Oh,
Do I have to make it?
Do I have to
Yes.
make it on my...
Yeah, you have to make it as a Tyrannosaurus.
Okay.
I think she did. So.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
Sweet, two failed con saves.
So
Your
I'm like-
bitch asses are stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
I need Draken to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Sweet, thank you. Fuck.
You're still under the effect. Sarah, you just seen your allies attack each other. And Sydney's over there breaking gems.
I expected as much.
You expected this day would come? Oh no. Well, Draken.
I am going to attack Draken, considering that strike that Borden just gave him.
Yeah.
This is serious, so I'm going all in.
Oh, okay. So go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Star, I really hate to say it, you took the 3 least broken characters with spell slots used up, or key points gone,
I didn't do anything. You
and
guys
threw them
did.
against the 3 characters that really don't give a shit right now.
You act like I did this. I didn't do this.
They're charmed, you did something.
No, they got into the charms themselves. It's not his fault. It's their own.
Hey, she chose to fail, not me.
Alright, everybody. Continue playing.
No,
Continue playing.
I'm saying Star put the things in here that would charm them.
Yeah, and they could have charged you if you went after them. It's just who decided to go where.
I was killing things in the courtyard, but
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not saying anything. Let's continue. So, Zareth.
So how much damage do I take?
27 to hit for 27 damage.
Okay, I'm still up.
These damage and accuracy rolls are dead on!
Damn. That's heavy.
I'm still up.
He's still
That's
up.
20 to hit.
That'll probably... Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, no, I'm... Either way, I'm down.
And then he goes down after that. So Draken's down.
Excuse me.
And then I'm going to step outside of the field.
Well, technically...
The field's only on that one corner edge.
Technically, the right side is no longer affected. Yeah, because you destroyed the right gym. So
North from the center pedestal and west from the center pedestal.
Oh.
So yeah, you're fine.
Okay, now I got confused by all the lines.
Sorry about that. So,
Then I'm going to stay away from that big thing in front of Borden.
which is currently stunned. Sydney.
So, question: Draken is now unconscious.
Yes.
Yeah, he's down.
Okay.
Are you going to finish him
So.
off?
Yes,
So
do
I
it.
got that.
Do it.
No, I'm going to.
By the way, where you're standing, just to give you some reference, you hear some loud banging against the door, like something's trying to get out.
Like right here?
Yep.
Or like.
Yep. You were right. There's like a. But it's a reinforced steel door for the most part. Like, it's got a lot of steel reinforcing wood, and you can see splinters in the wood, but the metal is still there to keep it intact.
Okay, I'll use my action to mold earth the concrete next to it over the door.
I don't think you can go all the way up the door.
Yeah, I know I can move it 5 feet, but like still, that should give it more reinforcement.
Well, it seems to be holding right now, but okay. So you cast Mold Earth to do that.
Watch, it's a fucking pull door, not a push.
Oh god.
If he would have pulled... Oh, that's what I was supposed to do.
God.
My bad. So what are you going to do?
And then he gets the door
And
open,
then
and then
I'm
there's a
going
5
to-
feet cube of earth in front of it.
So, if you want, I'll give you a bonus action to coup de grace. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm about to ask for the free action. Doesn't, after being charmed, once he goes down, if I raise him, he won't be charmed anymore?
We're not going to try it.
Let me
Attack
double
is
check.
in
Let me
front
double
of
check. Because I think he would get to re-roll a save is what he would get to do. If he took damage.
I think he would need 2 saves because he didn't save after Zareth's first attack.
No.
Yeah, well, he would have to get up, and I would have to make him safe at that point.
Well, there's no saving because I am unconscious.
Yeah, there's no point in saving. But you'll come back to realization once you come back up, so yeah, you'll have to make the save if you choose to raise him. Because technically he's not dead yet. He just lost the will to think. And once that will to think comes back on, we can make the saving throw. What do you want to do? You want to risk his wisdom?
He's
Just
a
put him
monk.
out
He
of his...
he can live.
Yeah, just
I'm going to
put him out of his
use
misery.
my bonus action to
Go
heal
after
him.
the T-Rex.
Yeah, no, I think you're forgetting about the big, scaly, dickhead threat with big teeth.
It's not that smart.
What's Cindy doing?
I'm-
Excuse you, I'm pretty smart.
I think we're talking about Cindy. Cindy, what are we doing?
We're talking about somebody here.
Healing Light Draken to see if he can frickin' wisdom save since
Alright,
he
so
got
6 health to Draken. Make that wisdom saving throw as your intellect comes back and the connection reconnects and
It'd
there's
be
a chance
2 of
to
them,
lose
I
it.
thought.
Reaction,
Well,
wreck
he-
them all. I'm gonna knock him down.
Well, you don't know.
Well, let me
I'm
double
not
check.
going to take
I
that
forgot, I
chance.
forgot,
Fucking
to, I forgot to
dinosaurs
save
on our
on.
face.
We don't know yet.
Yeah. Oh. There you go. So he's
Oh god, what happened? Oh god, why is there a T-Rex here?
Wiggles my big toe.
your turn.
Okay, that's
done,
32
Sarah.
hits for whack them all.
We're still in initiative, friend. Your turn's
know.
over. Your turn's over, Sarah.
I can make a reaction, right?
No, not like that.
Not for an attack.
Reaction is if
How
somebody
do
walks away.
opportunity attacks work then?
Well, they gotta walk out of your threat zone. He's still in it. He didn't move. Yeah, so that doesn't work like that. So he's up. Lair action goes off. And then it is these gargoyles' turn. Ooh.
the gargoyle took the layered action.
Don't worry about it. It's all figured out. I just need to figure out how far they can go. So that one's gonna go there. Get their movements out of the way so I can figure out where we can stop. This one's gonna just kind of like chet over here. And these two are just gonna kind of wait. And I think that gargoyle is going to go after... let's split it up. Bite on Cindy. And then claws on Zareth. Claws miss. Bite 22.
Reaction to add extra AC to myself.
And that could be done all the time, or what?
All
Yeah, it doesn't have a number of charges. It's once per round.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Just double checking. Draken.
Yep.
It's your turn. You're hurt.
Borden, do you got the T-Rex?
Do I have the T-Rex?
I'm gonna go
Wait,
over
the
right
next-
here and attack the thing.
Mm-hmm. You
So
can
quarterstaff. Quarterstaff.
ping the target.
The thing. This thing.
Did you
The
miss
gargoyle?
the last thing I whispered you?
No.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, if the thing would know what I was doing, it would understand.
Okay.
Would the 20
I
be it?
Yeah, well, that was to do
Well, yeah.
something else, but yeah, you go ahead and hit the gargoyle. So 1 hits. 10 damage. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright.
Can't you bonus action punch with your fist? Or am I thinking things?
Key point.
Oh yeah, I could.
Isn't that a key point to flurry of blows?
It's not a key thing.
Oh.
Flurry of blows, but that I punch myself.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. Take 9 points. He knocks himself out. As you knock yourself out, make a wisdom saving throw in that final moment when you punch your lights out. Yeah. No. So for some reason, he went up there to fight the gargoyle, and then he wound up knocking himself out.
So bad.
Like I said, that guy has talent.
That was rich.
I don't know if I should rouse him again. I do not know.
So,
Cindy, leave him.
so Oscar, we come back to you. You've been kind of like,
I'm not doing nothing though.
yeah, apparently there's some noise going on up them stairs. Hold on. Maybe you
Okay.
are. Maybe you are. Hold on. Let's see what you think about this.
And, guys, it's getting late here.
Well, if we started at 12,
Okay. Can I go like
well, these
Can
were
I-
these
can I-
were the stairs you went to. Over here. So, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna ascend?
You're going to ascend. So for a brief moment, you come back over here. And pull your token and put it where it's supposed to be if you could, please, because roll 20 is lagging.
Mhm.
Which would be right at that stairwell south of the Tyrannosaurus.
Right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And once roll 20 decides to catch up. Alright, what do you want to do?
I need a moment.
You need a moment?
Okay.
Yeah, I need a moment too, because it's not letting me go back.
I'm gonna cast this spell.
Alright.
pointed inwards.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh man. Everybody in that circle, make a deck save.
Oh, hang on. Wait. I'm gonna reroll because that was GM.
Wait, what?
That
No.
was GM's.
Oh no, you can leave it there. I know what's going on.
Okay.
I think he's trying for better damage.
You know what? Since you said something, yeah, go for it. Or maybe he's trying for lesser damage. I'm going to take the best.
And then I'm going to quicken spell.
Yeah, I like this idea so far. And do it again.
51 damage, 2 deck saves.
Alright.
I have my orders
I
and I
make
will
them.
descend.
I don't get hit by that dude.
I lose.
You're incapacitated.
No, you
So
don't.
you
Well, no,
failed
I'm
to
just
save.
saying the flame wall,
Oh,
not
no,
the... I
you
know I
will-
failed though.
Oh, you're dead because he fired twice.
You're dead.
You're
How
dead.
much is the damage? That way I can take it off.
50,
20 on the first, 31 on the second.
51
I would only
total.
take 2
I
death
couldn't.
saves.
I couldn't hear that because Draken's talking. What?
Draken, you take 2 death saves per hit.
That's only on melee, I thought.
So I'm good on both.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. So you got 2 saves failed.
Okay.
10.
I got the first.
Because I know crits
Last
are
second.
2 death saves, and you always crit when you hit melee range right next to them. That's...
I'll allow it.
If you take
You're
damage
right.
while dead,
Well, yeah,
it's
you
still
still
2 death save.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything
And-
to do with that. But
31 on the second. Yeah.
I'll be benevolent and say that you failed 2 saves. So if you get hit again, you'll be crispy critters.
And I will go back downstairs.
Thank you, my,
And then
my
I will-
DM god.
No, let's say I never gave you anything. There you go.
I never said that.
Alright, so yeah, I'll put your token here on the GM layer. So yeah, something popped out of that side over here and just cast a fireball twice in your designated location. I do believe I need a concentration check from Isabella. I need 2 of them. You need to beat a 10.
the
and-
Doesn't he
creature-
also need 2 wisdom saves?
Well, we'll get to that. Let's do the concentration on the Tyrannosaurus first. So, Constitution saving throw. 10
Okay.
is the first number. And you failed.
Okay.
So, you turn back into Isabella. And then the second one,
Okay.
you take the full damage to your form. Your human form.
Okay, let me delete
Or
this.
Dragonborn form. Which would be the 31 points. So, you take 31 points to your Dragonborn form. And now you
Okay.
can make 1 wisdom saving throw.
Not 2 for both attacks.
For only taking the attack in her Dragonborn form.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Yes.
21.
You are now back to your senses.
Okay.
Draken's on the floor, looking like he's almost dead. And you are no longer a Tyrannosaurus Rex that wants to kill your friends. And now you get your turn to tell him, hey! Or however you want to take it.
Yeah, you better say something quick, because Borden's got that hammer raised up.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn. It's your
Guys,
turn.
guys, no! Don't hit me! Don't hit me!
Last thing you remember
What
is
the fuck happened?
Last thing you remember is a pretty voice whispering in your ear, telling you things, and then you just kind of lost will of
It was
yourself.
so pretty. The voice was so pretty.
You can definitely.
She's being
tell she was-
truthful.
Oh yeah, she's been charmed. And you think maybe Draken has too.
I mean, at least one person saw me walk in after her.
And as an action, I'm going to heal my brother. Okay.
You're...
If I
Oh no, does the stun fall off when she changes forms? Because it still hadn't been my turn yet.
Oh,
Otherwise
that's
she's still
true. She's
stunned from the,
So you're
hammer.
Stunned. Yeah, you're stunned. You were
Okay,
able to speak,
alright.
but you're not able to.
You,
I don't know though. Her...
and you auto fill deck saves when you're stunned, right?
Well, she already took the full damage anyway,
Yeah.
so that doesn't even matter. So yeah, you're stunned this round. Sorry, but you were able to say that, so you got that out because that was a free action.
Wait, then Draken would have been able to wait. What
Draken
do
can't do nothing. It's not even his turn yet. His turn never came
No,
up.
because he was stunned. Oh, wait. I don't know.
But I had
Yeah,
gotten
Draken shouldn't have been able to
anyways.
attack.
Okay.
Well, I don't think.
It's done.
Oh yeah, that's probably true. Well, it's not like. Well, in that case, I'll give the gargoyle his hit points back if that's what you want. I mean, you want to be
I'm
fair.
just like,
Yeah. Let's be fair.
just
to the
gotta get
gargoyle,
figured.
too. Yeah, that's true. So you would technically, yeah, but the fireball still knocked you on your ass.
At least the gargoyle took the 50 damage.
No, the gargoyle. Oh yeah, wait. There was some damage like that, wasn't there? Let me see here.
51
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's still standing though. Looks like a pile of rubble, but it still seems to hold shape. That Borden. What do we want to do?
Wait.
Oh, wait.
Is your turn end?
Isabella's turn's over, yeah.
Mine, yeah.
Oh, she
my
needs to make a
turn.
new saving throw, or isn't she out of it? She's out of it, ain't she?
Do a DC save. If you're in that AoE, do a DC save at the end of your turn. If you walk through that AoE, do a DC saving.
You fell again.
How
Oscar,
high is the flames again?
Roll new damage on that, will you?
he did. But Oscar, can you check the movement inside that sphere, if it is impaired or not?
It's not. You can run
It's
through
not
it as normal in it.
She was
So-
and
It's just hot.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
stunned, so you take 25 more points of damage.
it's 20 feet high.
I'm dead.
Oh, damn it.
So, Isabella's on the ground.
Why didn't you move?
Now,
I'm at -3.
Oof, well, you're fine. Now you make death saves. So let's see if you ever get out of that wall of fire. Oh, God. Okay, Borden. Wall of fire put Isabella to the ground. Draken's on the ground. There's a gargoyle with a little bit of health hanging out.
Checking verbiage.
And I think after Borden's turn, at the top of the round, we'll pick this up next week. Unless you guys wrote... Yeah. Unless you guys want to keep going, because I think everybody's about to get sick.
No. I need to go get my snake.
Alright, Borden, what do you want to do?
We have an angry Oscar you guys gotta take care of.
He's playing peekaboo.
Oh, I isofire and forget. As long as I'm not hit, that wall stays up for I think 10 minutes.
Yeah, you got concentration on it, right?
Yeah. Oh, 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm assuming they'll get out of the way before then, or we
All we
will
gotta do
turn
is stay in the
things.
center.
Yeah. So what's
It's a
Borden
20-foot radius, and it's a 10-foot like inward thing. You're going to get hit if you're inside.
doing? Borden,
I'm safe then.
yeah. What do you want to do on your turn, though?
I thought I covered everybody.
So everybody but Borden. He's like at the center of your firewall.
No, at the center, you still take damage.
Not with your spring you got up.
Really? Go back. Put me on the other one. I might have miscalculated it.
Oh, hold on.
It's whatever.
Here, I'll drag you back up.
It's a 20-foot radius. Hang on.
If there's a 20-foot radius, the circle's too damn big.
Okay, I
You mean it's too
apologize.
small, ain't it? You mean too small, right?
There's either a safe spot in the middle.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna just. I think I'm.
20-foot radius.
reading
and
it
then
as-
it'd be-
It's 20 foot in diameter. Sorry.
It's a 10-foot radius. So your circle's too damn big.
Give me a moment.
Because if your circle's too big, then someone shouldn't have taken damage that did. Probably Izzy and the gargoyle.
There you go.
So the Izzy would still be up then.
I do apologize.
The Izzy would be up. but she would be still not
Yeah, she's
be.
still stunned.
Yeah.
So go ahead and restore your health.
Before I die.
And
And
you're
she
still
was
taking
got hidden.
You're still 2 death saves, pal. And yeah, that thing would not take 31 damage, so I'll put that back up. But the other
No,
one
you
was
still take the fireball.
Yeah, he took the fireball, but the 31 was from the firewall.
Like,
No, the 31 was the firewall. The 20 was the firewall.
Bullshit, you rolled it the second time. And the third one
I
was the
can-
wall, wasn't it? Like
I
thought
can-
you-
Fireball
Yeah,
31,
if you want.
Firewall 20. If you just scroll up.
Yeah, but I thought he nixed his roll that was whispered to me.
Yeah, the original, that was a 36 firewall.
Maybe I didn't see the order.
Because I wanted to be fair and give it to everybody, not just you.
How come I see 2 firewalls and no fireballs?
So what did I just say?
I don't know.
above that. Above that.
How far up do I gotta go?
What do you mean? No, the fireball is below the firewall.
I only see 2 firewalls right now. I don't know why it's not showing
Right
up.
underneath the first firewall star, underneath that, below the deck save of the Dyners T-Rex
Okay, maybe-
is the fireball.
Your graphics are throwing me off, friend. There's the fireball. Alright. So here's the thing. He canceled the 36. And then he kept the 20. Okay, so that would have been the wall, so he wouldn't take 20. Okay, I'm with you now. Sorry about that. So I'll put him back at... Okay, so I got his health figured out. Alright, he's good. Don't worry about it. I mean, honestly, we could have just left it alone. Gordon, we still need to know what you're doing.
Well, there was a shit ton of discussion, so I was like, well, about that.
No, I want you to go. You can interrupt him.
Okay, so is he down?
No.
No, I'm still prone though because of your.
You were stunned and all, but you're not dead.
No.
No, I'm not dead.
Not unless that firewall radiates outward.
It doesn't. It gets one-sided radiant
And you
damage,
went in.
or radiating.
So he went in with it.
No intent.
I mean, technically, 120 feet wall of fire, he could have not made a circle and just made a straight
It's
line.
at 20 feet. Where are you getting
Oh, that's,
120?
never mind, that's the range. Never mind, I'm sorry. You can cast it from 120, my bad. Sorry. But no, go ahead and continue. You got the gist of what's going on.
Okay. Well, I've got this.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And then I still need to bust ass through the wall.
Does that heal all of us? 35?
It healed everyone within, what, 60 feet friendly to me?
Take care of my dog.
Yeah.
And that was before the movement, so... Yeah, you all got covered.
What does that mean? What I heal?
You're up. Make a wisdom save.
Okay.
And tell me what it is, because roll
Is it
20
through?
stunned me.
Good. Like that.
Fuck! 13!
Alright, that sucks. But they don't know that.
So.
Well, if he's not friendly to me, then he doesn't get healed.
Well, here's
Okay,
the option.
okay,
Do you
okay.
consider him friendly? Because if you don't heal him, he's going to die next round. You don't know if he's still going to be charmed when he gets up anyway.
That's not the thing. If he wasn't... Last I knew he had attacked
if
me,
he
and he
wasn't-
didn't say anything after getting back up. If he didn't say
Yeah, but-
anything
Okay,
hostile...
I
Let me
did say
return.
something.
Let me put it like this. That's Isabella's brother. What would Borden do? I will allow you to pick whether he's hostile or not. So it comes down to morality. What do you want to do?
That was dependent. Yeah, it's metagaining knowledge, but that's dependent on the charm effect. If he's still, ready to slap my ass when I turn around,
You won't
then
know
I'm not-
until he stands up. If you want to leave him down, then he's a hostile. He will die.
He was already up once, though. It's
What's up to you?
But I
I'm
didn't
giving
say
you the
I was
option.
ready.
Yes or no. Just need an answer.
fuck it. Heal him. Let him stand up.
Then stand up.
Get in
35
the
hit
session.
points.
Start here. Wait.
And with that, you took damage from the wall of fire?
I already deducted it after my healing.
Alright, so after that, it will be Zara's turn when we come back next week. As we continue to assault the castle in its various forms. And apparently, while you guys were fighting, another portion of the castle way up north has been damaged, taking out the watchtowers as Crimson made another drive-by.
Damn, Kensu.
So,
Why aren't you down here helping us?
He's helping us in the long run, damn it.
yeah, he
But
prevented,
some
he
people
actually,
aren't.
his destructive rampage prevented like a whole mess of harpies to be included on his nonsense. So, it just gave us a chance to like condense things down to something that was more manageable. But yeah, there's some tricky things going on here and there. And we'll figure out what's going on next week. We will return to our regular broadcast time, which is 12 p.m. Central. And then join us Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central as we go back to Tynak and go to Timor. And I think that's it. Anybody got any announcements or anything?
Yeah, I'm going to go get my snake.
She's
The
gonna get a
snake.
snake.
A snake.
And with that,
Apparently, being a dragonborn isn't enough for her.
it's not. And with that, we'll catch you next time. Listen for the calling.